I don't want to see him kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, succubus with goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. Dump it. Charging into a goblin's nest, some goblin vomit and slop and blood on it, especially up to his ankles. Trump charging into a goblin's nest, some goblin vomit and slop. Goblin vomit and slop. I'm not expecting him to not get dirty slop. Kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, succubus with goblins, in bed with a goblin. Kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins. I just want to catch him in bed with a goblin, in bed with a goblin, in bed with a goblin, in bed with a goblin. I just want to catch him in bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin.
Guys, you're looking for a good time. Guys, are you ready for some love? Guys, you're looking for a good time. Guys, are you ready for some love?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Goy Talk with Dino and Dino and Friends. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry, we're running a bit late tonight. Had to get a couple things set up. Had to get some 5-hour energy in my system. Feeling a little bit tired after today. I'm kind of beat down. How you guys doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, peachy. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good, Dino. Dino, I feel like a tumor is off of my back. I feel like it has been cut off my back. I feel amazing.
Good, JF. Happy to have you back here, man. We missed you while you were gone.
Yes, we did.
Glad to be here.
It's essential.
All right, where is this? I'm trying to set up the Facebook chat right now. Hey, JF, you want to give a rundown of what we're going to be discussing tonight? Can you see that on your end?
Certainly. Yes, I do. So, as our intro song was, unfortunately, we were in bed with the goblins. So tonight on Goy Talk, we have Uncle Pete exposed as a fraud. We are going to discuss how to potentially spot an infiltrator, and we are going to lastly discuss eliminating the cancer among us.
Yep, that's the rundown. So you want to get into it? Want to start the saga of Uncle Pete, phony Uncle Pete?
Yes, the saga of Uncle Pete, or as I like to call it, the snake in the grass gets fucked up the ass.
Yeah, I like to look at it as like if this show were in seasons, like that was the end of the first season. You know, that was the plot twist that led everyone like, what the fuck? You know, so
Cliffhanger.
yeah. But go ahead, JF.
Right.
Oh yeah, wait up. Before we get into it, I got to shill a little bit. Everyone that's watching the stream right now, if you don't mind sharing this onto your feed, into groups, share it everywhere. Send it to your mom. Send it to your dad. Send it to your sister, or I don't know. Send it to me and I'll watch it. But yeah, help us out. Share the stream, gas the like button, all that fun stuff. We're gonna have a pretty fun show. We're gonna expose Uncle Pete. We're gonna roast him a little bit. And then, get into a little more serious. But let's start it off. Let's get into the Uncle Pete saga. Who wants to tell the tale? Who wants to tell the tall tale of Micro Pete?
Micro Pete-ness.
Perhaps the Paddockberg should discovered these screenshots.
Well, I must say I was suspect of Pete from day one. Nothing about him really made sense. I don't know how many months ago he came to the show, But I guess he just kind of popped up in the chat, and we invited him on, and had a back and forth. So that bloomed into like a regular guest kind of thing, and to the point where he got, got cozy with us enough that he asked to work on our site. And a big red flag early on when we were starting to get the idea of getting a site together was him saying, "Oh, well, hey guys, I'd be happy to host it for you." And this is a fucking stranger, basically, that, just kind of came into our little circle. And that to me was like the first I remember being like, this motherfucker is a fucking fed.
Yeah, Paddockberg was the first one.
I fucking hate him.
Yeah, Paddockberg came to me about 2 months ago with these suspicions. And, I mean, the points that he made, they made a lot of sense to me. And, I was just like, let's keep an eye on him. Let's see, how he's acting. And after about 2 months of keeping an eye on him, finally came to the conclusion that something was definitely up with him, especially after multiple people came to me saying the same thing that Paddockberg has been saying. So, where there's smoke, there's fire. And,
and for about a month or more, people have been private messaging me and saying, "Yo, what's up with this Pete guy? He's fucking suspect." And I'm like, I know. And then when confronted with so much info in the screen caps that just refute all the things that he had claimed to be and be a part of for the last 20 years. See, Pete told us when he came into our little group that he was part of the 1.0 movement. They'd been in the National Alliance.
Doing it for years. He's a real nationalist. He's a real traditionalist.
Yes.
He's a real liar. What up? Hold on. Before we go any further, I think Peasy had something that he wanted to say to the audience. On behalf of everyone. By the way.
I'll get to my part. I didn't want to cut off Paddockberg.
I do.
I want to let him
speak
his piece. I think everyone kind of want to talk to our esteemed audience here, and I just want to hear what Paddockberg has to say. But yeah, I definitely have something I want to say.
Say it now.
Certainly.
You can say it.
No, just first of all, I wanted to say I wanted to apologize to the fucking audience, because right now we're looking like a couple of fucking dumb motherfuckers.
Well, I don't know about that, because there's two sides to that. We did let him in. We did make him kind of a part of the show.
But we also took care of the problem. That's
the whole thing. He had gotten into every single circle, every chat, every little group, every right-wing kind of broadcast thing that he could. And, the fucking cucks stop here, as they say. And we were the ones that, weeded him out. And there were people telling me, oh, this is this is going to affect your credibility. And it's like, do you know how many people that he got in with before us? If anything, it'll, bolster us, because we fucking actually sniffed him out and exposed him for who he was.
It happens to the best of us, folks.
Yeah, I know. It does happen. This is what they do. There are organizations in this country dedicated to getting people in and getting people friendly with people like us who are on our the end of our political spectrum, and forming a personal relationship, so they could eventually sell you illegal weapons.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah, the whole thing does kind of look shitty on us, but at the end of the day, we took care of the problem, and we're moving the fuck on, and we're being fucking honest with everyone about everything. Yeah. That's one of the things that we talked about amongst ourselves. It was like we all came to the same agreement, like we have to tell everyone everything,
right.
We can't hold back on this, because if anything, first of all, our great fans, they deserve better, and two, anything he does do in the future and we don't speak up, it's going to come back on us even worse,
Yeah, total transparency is a good policy. But Peasy, what were you going to interject with about the
Not
situation?
really, I just wanted to apologize to the audience, we kind of fucked up there. We let someone into our group. He wasn't in our inner circle. We have our own little kind of inner circle, but we let him into our group, we gave him a platform, we let him fucking ramble on for God knows how long each fucking stream. And, shame on us, but hey, we learned, and we're going to use this as a learning experience moving forward. I think in a way this is kind of good for us.
Yeah. We're never letting anybody else in.
No, that's. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I'm just gonna like if there's ever a vote on if we're bringing someone else into the inner circle, I'm just for security reasons. My vote's automatically no.
Yeah, same here. We don't need any more people. We got enough.
Yeah, and as the captain of the ship, I like to apologize. I led you guys astray. I'm sorry. Shame, please, shame me in the comments.
We all know it's Dino's fault.
It was
so
my
go
fault.
ahead.
I would like to say something as well.
Yes.
Everyone, hands up!
No, no.
Bust.
This is a bust!
Oh, is that your real voice too? Oh shit.
You thought this was an act. You all busted for beating Siege.
So,
Yeah, you siege
so anyway, I
fags.
guess the Pete saga basically evolved to the point where we're noticing a very glaring change in opinion and demeanor, like from show to show, in a way that I think, what did you call it? JF, consensus cracking? Was that the word?
Well,
for it?
right. He would say thing like, for instance, he was in one of these chat rooms on Facebook, and what he did in this was he said, "Hey, look, here is this single Mexican mother. This hereby, through this text wall that I am writing, this hereby represents the entire alt-right, and I therefore disavow the entire alt-right." And so at one point while he was doing this, I said to him, "Peter, I am not going to disavow an entire group because of the actions of this person you have purported to be representative of a group. It is retarded." And you know what he said? He did the complete two-faced shit, and he turned around, he said, "Oh, I agree, Neggy. Good man, Neggy."
Oh yeah, very
So
agreeable.
I couldn't say anything after this.
Yeah.
He was telling everybody what they wanted to hear, and he was picking the most ridiculous arguments and strategically placing them in a very divisive way.
Yeah, and that's how you really, I mean, going into how to spot people that do this kind of thing for whatever organization they work for, that's what they do. They become agreeable to the point where they're total pushovers, and you can convince them of anything. And it doesn't make sense because, first of his age, I mean, he's a fucking boomer, and they're stubborn as shit no matter what they believe in. And they're not easily swayed. You know, that goes with anybody above the age of 40.
Wait,
What? Oh, yeah, except G-Pod. He is an exception.
thank you.
With little exception, that's the case. And all these other red flags came around. I wasn't able for a very long time to find anything in terms of information online about him, generally speaking, about where he works. When he came suspect, to me, I really tried to find something. I couldn't find anything other than really general information. And then we found out that he had lived in 16 different places or had different properties all over the country, and is a very well-to-do gentleman with 6 kids that spends twice as much time online every day than Dino.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
And it made absolutely no
impossible.
goddamn sense. Yeah, really. And there's no way a guy with that many kids spends that much time online unless he's getting paid for it for some reason.
Yeah, and he's telling us, "Oh, it makes 6 figures. I'm working in the union. You know, I'm like a union representative. I travel around." That's basically what he told me.
Yeah.
You know, and
He didn't say what for.
yeah. Oh, he's very vague. Anytime you'd ask him about his work, which he was seemingly open about talking about, he would always give you these weird vagaries.
That's because we were his work. Now do you get it?
Yeah. He was at work.
Well,
It's hard. It's
What
hard to
is
talk
strange
about your
to me
work. Go on,
his
Neggy.
YouTube channel, he cleared it, and supposedly I was told by, I believe, was it Paddock Berg that said this, but he had a playlist in there called Work that
Yeah.
was full of various right-wing broadcasts.
I believe that was the kid that was in that one group chat when we had the phone call that night. I think I forget his name, but he was the one. He was the one that said that.
Oh my
The
god, I didn't
Neon
even know about
Wojak,
that.
man.
Yeah, he was in a
The
bunch of
Neon
different group
Wojak.
chats, and I guess he was one of the kids I was talking to. I guess he was one of the people that Pete met up with down in Florida when he was down there for training, and he met him at a hotel room. And I asked him, what happened, what went down, and basically the kid said that Pete was just asking him a bunch of questions, wasn't really talking much about himself, but was asking him a bunch of questions, and then within that chat, Pete was trying to start fights with different people. I know that I'm sure you guys know the guy Zach Mora, I believe his name is on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he's like a real traditionalist. I think he's Catholic or Christian, one of those things. And
Yeah, he's hardcore Christian.
yeah. So Pete was trying to get the kid to pick a fight with him and start some drama. And then he was like saying things like, you guys aren't prepared for what's about to happen next, so you better prepare yourself for what's going to happen or something. He never talked like that with us, man. But
Wait, what did he say? I didn't hear that part.
he had said something along the lines of like, you guys better prepare for what's to come, or something along the lines of that.
Like just Fed posting in real life, trying to get him maybe to say something like, "Oh yeah, we're prepared. We got fucking blah
Hey
blah."
kids,
blah.
want to blow up a federal building? Let me see. But no, one of the things that was made in the chat was, okay, so you got him, right? The whole time what he presented himself as was someone that's been in this movement for years. He's a real nationalist. And so he's been doing this since the 90s. He was with the White Nationalist 1.0 movement. He was in with the National Alliance over there, visited Pierce at his compound, all this other stuff, right? And then he's saying that he just stumbled across the JQ 3 years ago, which
Yes.
even that within itself doesn't make any sense. You're not a follower or close with Pierce, and you don't understand the JQ. That doesn't. That doesn't happen.
He even lied about that. It's like he's so stupid he couldn't figure out which lie to stick to. So he said, "Oh no, I just came upon that for the last 3 years." Even though a year and a half ago he was sharing "I'm with BB" posts.
Oh,
and,
man, those are the worst.
This American stands with Israel memes on one of his accounts.
Multiple times,
And
wishing
and-
people a happy
and-
Holocaust. I mean, happy
And
Holocaust.
he fucking even lied about. Not only did he lie about that,
Happy
he lied
Hanukkah.
about.
Happy Holocaust.
He also lied about his track record as anti-black or anti-black violence at racist.
What's his catchphrase?
I just want to let you know right now,
What's that?
I ain't working with no niggas.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's a new character on the show. It's Uncle Peasy.
Uncle PC.
it needs work, but yeah, go ahead, Betty Bird.
Hold on. Before I got someone on the YouTube chat. Someone says, "Why hide your face? Are you Antifa?" Yes, I am Antifa, and I am going to dox you and smash you over the head with the bike lock.
There's another Fed.
Why are you hiding your face? What do you got to lose? Your career?
Yeah, what do you care about that? What do you got, a stupid family to support? Fuck.
Oh wait, that's another good point. Because he, quote unquote, seemed to have used his real name, which I don't know, that might be up in the air.
I don't think that's his real name, personally.
Well, like I said,
he's
man,
the
I think that could be his real name, just for the fact
I think
that
there's a variation on it. I think he uses different middle names.
I don't know.
I think that's it.
So I have to say this.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Thank you, PZ. 1 second. So Ian DeSantis in the chat has a very interesting theory, which I think I am personally leaning towards right now. That is to say, this guy, as much as I love the memes, he's not a Fed. He is a boomer Mason. He is LARPing. He is maybe acting as a shill.
Here's why I don't believe in that.
All right.
Because he spent all day online talking to people like us and other groups too. We weren't the only ones. You imagine how much time he spent talking to us? Now multiply that by like a dozen.
But he does have all those fucking properties. Then he probably has a nice income.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! I should have kept him around. That way, if I ever get doxxed and lose my house, I could have stayed at his. Oh man, we made a mistake. Baby, come back.
No, he was working for somebody. This is a job of his.
Yeah, see,
all day online.
Yeah.
He was never like working.
Or no, this is what he would say.
I keep telling you, he was working.
In a meeting, That's all he ever fucking did for work, as far as I know. He's in fucking meetings.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like I think me personally, there are a lot of things that are suspect, but I haven't. There's nothing yet that really has convinced me that he's an actual Fed. I believe that there was some nefarious motivations, I believe, behind what he was doing. I don't know, what he was working for, who he was working for, but
the meeting in the hotel room and the fact that he met Jake Paul.
Yeah.
oh no, not only that, but the fact that he was like, it's like what's that one company, Everywhere You Want to Be, or I don't know, I forget that name, that tagline, but basically he was, he was gonna come to my state. And he had business. He just so happened to have business in my state, in my city, and he wanted to meet up and grab a steak dinner and stab me with a steak knife. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, there's a lot of suspicious things. The fact that what we had just mentioned before, that the way he presented himself to us, he was like the OG. He's the guy that's done it all. He's seen it all. He's the guy that would one up you. He would that's the kind of that's what he put off. And we literally spent hours. Multiple, I'm talking about over 100 hours easily interacting with this guy. And the last time that we talked to him, when we were kind of questioning him about this stuff, you can tell that he knew something was up by the way he was answering. He was being very he was picking his words very carefully, and he was being very vague.
This is not boomer cuck behavior, and he's a pattern. He's claimed to be all sorts of things from year to year, from month to month. Listen, I found posts of him claiming he was a fucking Mormon, all right? And people don't even know about that. I haven't posted those. So he claimed 2.5 years ago he was a fucking Mormon.
Yeah.
And then he claimed he was a hardcore Catholic, and right before we booted him out, and a Mason, and right before we booted him out, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm really disenchanted with the Catholic Church," even though he was a hardcore Catholic 3 weeks ago.
I'm a Catholic.
Like,
I'm a
like
Mormon.
This paganism thing, the paganism thing, I think really is for our people, and it's like, you fucking slime ball.
He's a
there's a man with no convictions. If you're going to be a fucking whatever, you're going to defend it, especially if you're that old and stubborn about everything else.
And then when Paddockberg pressed him about, hey, after the line of questioning went on so long, Pete kind of realized what was going on. So he was like, I told you guys, I only got hip to the JQ like a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's
I told you. Guys.
Yeah, and that's a tactic, man. That I believe that someone's using when they're lying as a way to be like get you to second guess yourself, like. Did he tell us that? Yeah, that's basically what it was, man. Oh, we talked about all this before. Well, I said that. I told you I was a Mason. I told you I was just recently red-pilled. Like, this is the thing.
Yeah, no, if he told us, see, the thing is, we already had a no Masons policy pretty much after the last fucking guy.
Yeah. This is the second Freemason we've had to kick from our group.
Yeah.
So just so you know, literally the second Freemason we've had to excise from this fucking group. But, yeah.
So all of this, and by the way, it's like, so it was all of that and all the posts that we found and all like the lies that had come up, and he had talked about, like, we know we have him on archived streams early on from when he was on, talking about himself being in the 1.0 movement. Yeah, it was back in the 90s, and we were skinheads, and we fought the other skinheads in bars and shit. And here's the thing. If you get hip to that world, you don't come back. And he claimed when I confronted him finally at the end, he said, "Oh yeah, I went around. I heard, I was hanging out with the National Alliance people, and I would hear speeches. But I was a conservative back then, And it's like that's
conservative
such
skinhead.
bullshit. Yeah, a conservative skinhead. That's a rare creature.
A conservative skinhead
that exists. And
trying to conserve my meth.
It's just the lies piled up. I mean, this guy, if he is an agent, wow, hello. And by the way, hello to the federal government and to the DHS that's listening to the show.
Yeah.
You got to recruit smarter people.
Oh, if he is, let's say he is, they are definitely disappointed in his work. They didn't get anything from us. The only thing that we might face charges on are edgy jokes. I don't know. Are those illegal right now?
I don't believe yet.
Maybe.
Not yet, but give it time. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, we always
I don't think siege posting is illegal.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I had someone earlier today tell me that it's illegal to film your mailman. That's harassing a federal employee, one of those Martin Buchanan followers or whatever. I thought he was fucking around. He was commenting the other day, and I thought he was just being ironic, just busting my balls. But he's being dead serious. He said that he's gonna start it. He said that him and Martin are gonna start a show and they're gonna expose me. Listen, folks. Listen, let me tell you, folks. There's nothing to expose.
R.I.P. Dino.
And I love people buying into it, and it's like, God, if you only knew, if you fucking retards only. This is probably the most grassroots, small we have nothing in terms of resources at our disposal. We have nothing. It's just us, and it's so hilarious to me to see people. I've seen people say that we're fucking funded by Soros. I'm not even kidding.
No, this is a sign that someone has been listening to Martin's retarded ass. If they call us if they call us 56%ers, if they call us controlled opposition, any of that shit, that all stems from Martin. And what's the thing I said before? Was it hell hath no fury like a spurg scorned? That's basically what happened because Martin was in a chat with us and he was doing what Martin does, which is stir the pot and start a bunch of shit. And we were busting his balls and we ended up kicking him from the chat. And then right after that is when I don't know why he had a bullseye on or had us in the crosshairs. I wasn't really saying much, but since then he's been on a mission to try to smear us and call us all types of names and say all this other bullshit. But I mean, even the stuff he does say, they have a problem with us having non-whites on the show. Listen, folks, this is called goy talk. This isn't called whites only talk. Like obviously, like we are, our main priority is our race pushing things that are in white interests, all that good stuff. But we are not like gonna cut off people that share the same beliefs as us just because they're not pure enough. If you want to go purity spiral, go find Pete, and you guys can go and have a circle jerk as you purity spiral with each other. But this show is that's not what we're about.
It's about having discussions and debates with people, not making a list of like purity requirements for the fucking ethno state.
Yeah, we're not trying to write up sins here. We're not the new Inquisition. Like, here's the thing, and far be it for me to tell anyone what to do with their life, but you can have fucking brown friends and
cock. What are you, some kind of race trader? Listen, if I'm within a 20 feet.
I've been exposed.
If I'm within if I'm within a 20-foot radius of a non-white, I hold my breath because if I breathe the same air, that makes me a race trader. And
no, I'm even worse. If I smell a moon cricket a block away, I just start firing randomly into the fucking distance.
Oh, speaking of that, did you guys see the thing? I found a Wakanda melon that was slaughtered in the Rite Aid parking lot, and I had to lock my doors and call the police right away. I was frozen with fear. I had to go in and get a couple things from Rite Aid, and I stayed in my car for about 20 minutes because I sensed that they were still close. I heard basketballs dribbling in the distance.
Poor melon. Is that it died at the hands of the savage? Took it all the way down to the Rhine.
Oh, he did, man. That's how I know. That's how I know, man. I was scared shitless though.
You can even see a couple green chunks come out.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
And some say the rind is the best part.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Masked Man is a civic nationalist. Yeah, that's usually how these fucking retards think when you sit there and say that you're willing to be cool with non-whites. Yeah, I see all of the non-whites that share the same beliefs. They're all like that. We can convert all of the black people and brown people.
Hey, there might be a couple black people that I don't hate, like with a burning passion. You fucking cuck. You fucking nigger lover.
No, listen, man. We're not taking the same approach as Civ Nats, where we believe, hey, we can convert them all. There's a lot more like that. No, that's not what it is.
Don't worry, folks. We don't think they should be in the ethno state. If there is ever one.
I expect an apology from the people in the chat.
Here's another thing about Pete that was telling, where he would take like the most extreme position on things arbitrarily, just to see if he could gauge the consensus in a way where it could drag us to that kind of wild extreme. Like, Like, he talked a bunch of shit on Patrick Little after interviewing himself, you know, by the way, and being a two-faced scumbag to the guy. Fucking called the guy a nigger lover, and all of his fans fucking nigger lovers behind the guy's back, and they interviewed him and didn't ask him about it, you know? Really. You know, didn't keep that posture. And there are people, like, you know, that will do that. It's like, you know, Patrick Little's actually out there in the street shaking people by the lapels, telling them about the fucking kikes. And they're like, oh, he's a fucking piece of shit. He's a Sivnat nigger lover. And it's like,
he did say
on,
that. He did say that.
You fucking assholes. And that's why there's a lot of Rockwell hate out there from these same Spurgs, you know, who fucking, you know, have all this shit to say. And it's like, these people, you know, I've heard some of them say Hitler was a fucking Jew too.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, is everybody that actually fucking did anything for our people throughout the last century a fucking Jew?
Yeah, they're all Jews. Everything's a psyop. Let's just give up. We should just give up.
Yeah, that's really encouraging to have that spread around, have people listen to it.
Can I just have one white hero that acted in good faith without you taking a shit on it with your fucking spurgy conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not going to change the way I feel, but other people like that don't know. It's like, you know, I hope they're not taking this to heart. They do their own research.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a feel that when we were talking, I had a feeling that someone was gonna call either me or us as a group Sivnats for simply stating that you could be allies with non-whites. That doesn't mean that you're best friends or you see that all of them could be converted. Or that's not what it's about, people. It's not what it's about at all.
No, they're not equal to us.
The base black guy in a Nazi uniform.
Yeah, yeah, they're not equal to us. But that doesn't mean I fucking hate all of them like a burning passion. I just don't want to be around them. Big difference.
Yeah.
I would agree in general.
Yeah, like you can have a brown friend, and hey, yeah, you know, it's okay. Come on over for dinner. We'll have dinner one night, you know. But I don't want you moving next door. And you stay the fuck away from my daughter, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say, you look at my daughter and you're hanging from the tree.
I don't know. Getting back to the old Uncle Pete thing.
Yeah.
I think I first started becoming suspicious of him. And I think it was funny how once this issue was brought up amongst us, we all had our fucking suspicions, you know?
Well,
like Paddockberg was on top of it, digging this dude up. But to be honest, for the longest time, I thought, like, hey, you know, someone else knows him. You know, like someone else vouched for him. You know, he must be all right, you know?
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. He had gotten into other groups before us. He was a Proud Boy.
Yeah.
He what else was he in? What other groups was he in?
He was in everything.
I believe he said he was part of TWP or something.
Tried to get into like TWP. He even tried to get into like Adam Hoffman. Yeah.
He said he was in all of them.
He was in Elmo
all of
Waffen. Yeah.
Elmo Waffen.
But you know how you said, Paddockberg, that he would try and one up you. Like,
oh yeah,
that's one of the first times I got suspicious of him. Like, there was just a conversation about something, and then out of nowhere, he's just like, "Oh yeah," and I called Richard Spencer and I told him that on the phone. You know, it was like something like that, and I just sat there and I was like, "That never fucking happened, dude. You just said it on a whim like that, like in the moment, like his fucking ego got greedy and he tried to make himself look important, you know." It was
and try to make himself like, hey, I'm the elder, and he would preface everything. It was a manner of speech where he would say, you know, like these verbal tics that I noticed really off the bat. He's like, let me tell you, you know, I gotta tell you, and it's like, let me tell you. It's like that's kind of the kind of thing that guy says to try to assert his dominance in the conversation over everybody else. I fucking hate that shit. And to somebody, I'm the old guy. You got to listen to me. I've been around the longest. You know, I know about history, and I just wanted to say, I ain't working with no niggas.
Let me read some of the chat. So we got John in the chat. He's saying the national community is too. Hold on, it just scrolled up. The national community is too intertwined now. So suggest we cannot have them as friends is absurd when it's necessary at this point. All of us in general are too far apart. Let me read some of this other stuff. But yeah, like I said, man, the people that are making that jump that because we said that makes us Civnats. You're being ridiculous. You need to relax. You need to relax.
Yeah.
Before I pull a ghost,
we're,
before I pull a ghost dad and I come through this computer and slap the shit out of you.
I don't know of any Civnats being pro-segregation. I don't think that goes with Civnat.
Patrick Little loves all Italian niggas. He's got my vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Italians are black with you know that high IQ and you know there are many what's it called what's the word I'm looking for?
Pasta dishes.
Oh yeah,
We have
pasta
lots of
dishes.
pasta.
No, but the many contributions to Western civilization. Yeah, that's you know
olive oil,
that
olive
goes.
oil, meatballs.
Yeah.
The strongest and most long-lasting empire that ever was.
Yeah, blacks couldn't even you know invent the wheel. We invented a meatball. Beat that.
It's 3D round. Okay, not just 2D round. 3D round.
Hold on, we got breaking news. Ian is saying that Pete showed him his ball sack on the video chat I had with him last week.
What?
Gross. I wish I didn't know that. God damn it, man. It's disgusting.
That's horrible.
Whereas Omar, yeah, Omar's gonna come in later. Right now we're just kind of just doing the core thing. I was gonna bring in a couple people to give their take on things, but right now it's just the core goys right now. But I got him on standby. We'll bring in Omar in a little bit.
Okay,
So-
let me tell you something. I'm gonna show my
Oh, no.
ball sack on camera, and that's gonna prove to all of you that you know I'm the big guy. I'm not a spook in any manner of way, and I'm the way to true fascism. Okay, so let me just I'll just dial you up on the telephones.
Yeah, this is like, you're looking at it. You're looking at the future of the white youth right in this hairy fucking sack right here. It's the white race's future right here in my balls.
That's the
way.
That's how you assert dominance in the conversation. Okay, you gotta tell them, hey, look, listen here. Okay, I'm gonna show you my ball sack. Look how stretchy it is. Okay, it's stretchy. It's like fucking mozzarella. Okay.
It's the mozzarella.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of trailed off after that.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, so we weeded him out, and that's that. And the thing is, like, I know he's a piece of shit, and probably works for the government. Hello, welcome back, Garrett.
Yeah.
And I know.
Oh, hold on, cut off. What happened? What happened over here? Hold on, everyone. I just lost them in the chat. Let me see if I can get them back in here. Do. Hopefully I didn't get kicked off. What's my password? Sorry, folks. Let me get these guys back in here. Yeah, I got it.
Who's unaccounted?
All right, sorry about that. I got kicked out. All right, we're back now.
Oh, we're back?
Yeah, I got kicked out. So here we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We need to have at least one per show. That's our quota, so we've met it, and we'll go on from now. Go on from here. What did I miss? What were you guys talking about? Were you guys complimenting me?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, go on, Paddockberg.
Oh, shit, I lost my train of thought. We were talking about that fucking cunt. Oh, yeah, the fact that Pete, the fact that Pete just basically gave, the Irish goodbye as he was exposed and didn't try to defend himself for a second. And
It's racist.
if I was exposed like this, I would
The Irish
be
goodbye?
screaming. Yeah, it's when you just leave unannounced. Because you're too drunk to say goodbye.
So there is a super chat from Peter Fed Sorrentino, and he said, "Did he really tell you that he is a descendant of Joseph Goebbels? Can you please explain the whole experience of chilling with Pete Arnell?"
Right. Okay, so I was on a family vacation. It was probably about 6-7 weeks ago. And I announced in the chat that I was going to Seattle. And we went there ate the food, whatever, saw the soy boys, the hypodermic needles, literally. And I got a message from him saying that he was flying into Seattle. So I said, well, maybe we could meet at a bar and have a drink. And so he said, sure. And so I believe it was a Thursday. We met at a bar, like an English pub, and we sat down and had some drinks and appetizers. It was really just nothing too strange, really. The conversation was very, I don't know, general, pretty much uneventful. PZ, keep your vaping to a level.
God damn it! I've been exposed. My bad. I'm scurrying into the shadows. Go
Jesus
ahead.
Christ, man. We've got possible infiltrators. We have vapors. Like, what's next? Who's gonna come out as a fag?
He's supping that robot cock.
Yeah, he's living in.
Anyhow, along the course of the conversation, we started talking about. I asked about some of his past, right? And he was telling me about the Finlanders and how he would get in fights with them in the 90s and things like that. And then we were talking about literature and whatnot. And he said that I believe at that point he said that when he was a child, he read the original Mein Kampf in German. All right, so now juxtapose that with some of the information we know now. That doesn't really jive, does it?
No.
No, he's anti-racist posting a year and a half ago. He had read Mein Kampf.
Right,
He was a
and
child.
Israel praising and whatnot. It just was very fishy in hindsight. At the time, I was like, okay, whatever. But I thought something that was very, very strange is we started talking about Germany. And he has a cousin in Germany. And he was saying that his cousin, that is related through blood, not marriage, is related to Joseph Goebbels. And so he was like, I am related to Joseph Goebbels.
It's pronounced gerbils.
Goebbels.
Goebbels. Goebbels.
Goebbels.
It's pronounced goy balls.
Goebbels.
No, that's just.
So anyhow, I wanted to roll my eyes, but I didn't want to offend him. So I didn't press him or ask more questions. I should have. But I tried to just change the subject because I thought it was a little cringy. And I didn't quite believe him. He always told me that he was, overwhelmingly Italian. So, I don't know. It was very strange. And also he makes fun of Germanic peoples, Northern Europeans, and all these other, the Nords. He was always, doing all these jokes about the Nords, the Germans, the British.
Yeah, the funny thing is the last thing that he put in the chat was poking fun at the Slavs.
Yeah.
Right, Slavs, and it's just very divisive, I think. I've always thought that is, European is European, and we need to, realize that
yeah, we're all
practically black, that they're, European as well. But
I like to add in that also Middle Easterns, North Africans, or not just all Africans, people from Mexico, they're all also European. Let me get a heel yeah border in the chat if you agree.
We all bleed red, white, and blue, brother. All right, so I don't know. There was just too many things that were very disconcerting.
Yeah, anybody working for the federal government and wants to infiltrate us, make sure you have a notepad so you can stick to the lies that you've already told us without kind of
Right.
fucking
Here's
your shit
something.
up.
If you're going to bring somebody into your in a right-wing movement, claim that they are new to the movement, right? Don't make up this fucking story that you've been in the movement for 30 years or something. All you're doing is creating a bunch more problems for yourself when you have to make this fucking web of lies,
Yeah,
right?
somebody's gonna find out.
So, federal agents, if you're listening, make sure that your people are curious to the movement. Maybe that they are, professionals or whatnot. That would explain their background or their
Let's not give them any
finances.
fucking ideas.
Yeah, I know. Let's.
I appreciate it because I'm sitting there thinking. This is why I said that, because for a second I was sitting there thinking like, no, like they should do this. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep, I suppose you're right. I'll shut up now.
That would be the last bit of advice we give the fucking government.
Yeah.
Come on,
Right.
it's like, but they're so stupid. They got fucking unlimited resources, and they're sending this fucking guy to us. What do they fucking think?
Yeah, I'm
You
offended.
know, this guy is not the smart guy.
They're not
He doesn't
sending their
have much
best,
common
folks.
sense.
Well, okay, let's say best case scenario, he is not affiliated with any nefarious group. He lied to us, and that's enough.
Yeah, he lied to us basically about everything,
Right.
Yeah,
and then that's bad. Yeah.
He looked me directly in my eyes and lied to my mask. You don't do that, folks.
So, I would say, best case scenario, he's a liar, a braggart, and he was trying to impress us. And to me, that was enough for me to say, enough with you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
So, that's
Like,
But
best case scenario.
second best case scenario, he was working for DHS and was a Fed, and is now
Right.
being currently reamed out by his field office supervisors and has a demotion. Is
Oh,
probably
yeah,
gonna work
he's
in a
definitely-
fucking office for the next.
Oh, he's definitely getting his pay docked. No doubt about it.
I can't be a field agent anymore. They can make me work with
Oh
niggas.
my. Listen, I'll accept a new partner, but I'm telling you, I ain't working with no niggas.
I ain't working with no niggas.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that meme pulled up. I don't have it on this computer, man.
Yeah,
Dino,
What's up, buddy?
we have a lot of art react, and
Oh yeah,
are
that's
we going
right.
to play the movie?
Yeah, let's play the little.
Yeah.
Let's play the little video that I put
This
together.
was
My
our
little
chat-
masterpiece.
This was our chat on Thursday night. This was exactly what it will be like. The viewer was there with us.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me roll it. Yeah, let me pull. You guys won't be able to hear it, but the audience will. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, I gotta go to the single cam. Here we go. You get to see my big beautiful face, and here we go. Hope you enjoy this video, folks.
Guys, you're looking for a good time.
Damn it. I got pretty close to him. Let's say Dino has the most personal part.
There's the video, folks. Hope you enjoyed that masterpiece. That was the.
Look at how they massacred my cop. Look at how they massacred my boomer.
Yeah, I figured that would that was my last meme about Pete, so I figured, like I said in the caption, I'd go out with a bang. So everyone, R.I. Pete. Press F in the chat. Press F in the chat for Fed or fraud, whichever one you feel is more fitting.
Oh, and I must say, from my interaction with Pete in person, there was one thing that kind of made me just kind of dislike my interaction. When it came time for the bill, I was getting my wallet out and put it on the table, and I basically sat there and he grabbed it. He grabbed the bill,
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, this guy makes 6 figures. He wants to pay. So I was like, okay. So I took the symbol and just kind of hold my wallet there and see what he was going to say. And he was testing me. He even said it afterwards. He was like, "Oh, I wanted to see if you were going to pay. I shouldn't test you like that," or something like that. And he's very serious when he said it. And I was
Sounds
like,
sounds gay.
yeah, I was like,
Who the
what
fuck
the
does that?
fuck?
What the hell is that shit? That's
Ah.
fucking horrible.
That sounds like you guys. So it's official. G-Paw went on a date with Uncle Pete.
And I was
Yes.
like, well, if I was going to suggest we go halves or something, it's like I had my wallet out, and he's like, I will fucking pay the bill, and he's like, no, he's like,
No,
don't worry
no,
about
it's on the federal government. I mean, it's on me.
And I was
It's on
like-
Uncle Sam.
It's on
He
Uncle
was like,
Sam.
don't
Uncle
worry, I
Sam.
wasn't gonna let you pay anyhow because this is business.
Uncle Pete turned out to be Uncle Sam.
That's what he said. He said this
He
is
said it
for
was business. Jesus Christ.
And
Yeah,
he
it is.
said I write everything off, and I was like, well, how is that done? Because we had drinks, and he said, well, you just cross certain things off, and then the business will pay for it. And I was like,
The business.
Yeah.
The
okay.
agency.
So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, all you have to say if you're a fucking decent person is like, hey, you want to split this with me? Don't fucking grab the bill if you don't mean to fucking pay for it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're
But
playing fucking kitty
I
game.
had my wallet out. I was signaling that I was willing to pay. I'm not a fucking cheap bastard. I spent fucking way too much money on that trip to pull together. And what is it? $20? Fuck, I didn't give fucking care. Whatever. But he did say that I was very tall and muscular
Oh my
and
God!
handsome.
Oh my
So-
Jesus
And I
Christ.
think he touched my knee.
Get that out of here! Now you're busting. Now you're fucking around, man. No way.
That last part might not
Is
have
that
happened.
is that how
I was
high
about
you
to.
could reach?
I was just about to say. There's no way he could reach your knee. There's no way. Micro Pete. Oh shit, man. We haven't shield for Siege Force yet. You want to do that real quick?
Oh yeah. Siege Force. Crack open the mailman today.
Here we go.
Siege Force.
Let's pull that up. Crack open your mailman with unlimited white power.
Sage Force Plus, I've been thinking so
Yes.
clearly about my mailman ever since I've gotten this supplement in the mail. It is truly incredible.
Thanks, PJW.
Oh man.
That's a ringing endorsement right there.
Siege is the new counterculture.
Siege is the new punk rock. Oh yeah, conservatism is the new punk rock. So great, so edgy. We're not racists or anti-Semites. So punk rock.
Beetle Siege.
Yeah, it's a Liverpool accent. I can't do any other English accent.
I'm Ringo Starr.
Oh yeah, Paddockburg.
This is John Lennon for Siege.
Paddockburg, there's a meme request for you. Someone wants you to make a Mein Kampf meme.
Oh, that's already been done.
Oh, has it?
There's a couple Mein Kampf memes with Eric Paddock. Yeah.
Womp 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 womp.
There's like 2 or 3 different versions of that.
Someone said that this will be played when you enter the gulags. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll be dead before then.
And
Yeah.
everybody will be giving us high fives on the way in.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm actually going to allow them to take me to a gulag? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm telling you right now, I ain't gulagging with no niggas.
Oh, Uncle Peasy.
It's not even really. It's not even a good voice that I do. It's just that one line.
silly.
It's just funny because that was like the one thing he really fucking spurred out on that one day.
Oh, by the
Oh,
way,
I
guys, I
remember
didn't
that.
tell you this. I found him. I found a post of him a couple of years. I didn't post this, but I found a post around a year and a half, 2 years ago. He shared like a Knock 'em X quote.
Damn.
Yeah, so I guess he was
so-
working with. I guess it loosely was working with niggers at one point in terms of his memes.
Oh, dude, you saw the status that he shared before, man. What do you say? I don't care if you're black, brown, purple, or yellow. We're Americans, and
Oh, the Proud Boys thing. Yeah,
Oh,
you
my
call
God.
them niggers and spicks and greaseballs.
I
We
call them
brothers.
We call them borders.
Like
Virtue signaling.
because when we sat, we kind of had the sit down, like you whipped out, the screenshots, and at
Oh, I
first
get
I'm
it, yeah,
reading
yeah.
these, and I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, is he doing some like double Jew? I'm gonna pose as an alt lighter because I think it's better for optics, like kind of thing. Like, no, he was for that shit, dude.
Totally sincere.
Yeah.
Had the worst, maybe the worst one was, well, there's a couple ones that I found incredibly like horrifyingly cringy, and one of them was a Happy Hanukkah meme with the Frozen, the girl from the animated movie Frozen.
Yeah. That was
And it was
horrible.
It was and the meme was, if I say Happy Hanukkah, how many people will respond
Oh
back?
fuck, man! Not only was it like that,
Very boomer.
not only was it a Hanukkah related meme, but it was Frozen. It was
Yeah.
like there was multiple levels of cringe going on in that post. I damn near broke my back when I saw that.
And about weeks later from that, I found another little, just one sentence.
I'm
where
gonna
he
pull
said,
pull all these up.
Gavin McGinnis rocks.
Oh shit!
Which, personally, that's the worst one to me.
Damn.
Oh, hold on. Wait up. Hey, Rocket 7, is that you, Dwayne? Or who said that? Matter of fact, Brian was the one. Someone in the YouTube chat said you are all very goyish. Is that you, Brian?
Oh, is that one guy?
Is
No,
that
that
you?
dude was full of shit too.
That was
Whoever the fuck
Brian.
that-
I've
whoever
never
that
I've
was, he-
never heard anyone say that before. So is that you, Brian? Goys should the whole what is this? You
Was
goys
he
should.
the flat earther?
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah, we should
Oh,
get this.
God.
We should get the Streamlabs donations going. Yeah.
Or
Support my
nationalism.
Patreon. Ever since I got doxxed, I had to move in with my father, and I can't have any phone calls with white nationalists, and my daddy yells at me.
Brian, is that your Brian Kessler?
It tells me to get off the phone. That was hilarious, man. That was. I don't know if you guys watched that or just heard
I
it.
didn't see that yet.
Oh
I've
man,
heard of it.
bro, go watch
No.
it, man. Go watch it. It's right at the very end, like I think like 10 minutes before the video's over, somewhere around that, and you hear his father yelling in the next room. Fucking hilarious, man.
What a fucking loser.
So I would like to talk about something. So
Let me pull up these posts.
I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
No, fuck him, J-Paw. You do what you gotta do, but
No, I was just thinking out loud.
Okay.
Sorry.
We recently discovered the Luftwaffe by accident because I made this story that was called "Welcome to the Luftwaffe," and it was all about working out and getting strong and whatnot. And apparently, we were called out by the Luftwaffe podcast people, which is a alt-right lifting organization. We were unaware of this, and it was a genuine mistake.
Yeah.
And we apologized, and we were kind of lectured too, but we took the high road and just said sorry, and we changed the name of the article to "Lifting the Reich Way," and so
Yeah, that article is available on goytalk.com. Go check it out. Good stuff. Very
Yeah, a
good
lot
stuff.
of great advice in there.
Yeah, that
anyhow,
article.
I was in this correspondence with them, and they shared one of their favorite podcasts that they did, and it had Dr. David Duke on there, and they were talking about bodybuilding and fasting and all this other stuff. Well, I decided that I would try this fasting, and I am on 48 hours now, and I am feeling okay. It is weird, but um, perhaps probably do some research, listen to Dr. Duke, maybe go on the YouTubes and research it for yourself. I'm trying it out, and I'll report back what I feel afterwards. Let's just say that I tasted a lime, just a little bit of lime, and it was the sweetest, most excellent lime I've ever tasted.
I'm actually, I took your advice. I'm about 20 hours in
Really?
mine right now. Yeah. I used to do this all the time. I used to fast for 2 days
Did you?
every couple months. Yeah, back in the day, up until like 25, 26 years old.
So,
And,
yeah, go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I
go,
was
no, wait
gonna
up.
ask-
Go ahead.
Shut up.
Damn it, we're
Go
too
ahead.
polite now. No, I was going to ask you, how was your feelings afterwards?
Oh,
Was
it
there
felt
any
great.
negligible health effects that were noticeable?
No, I mean, I would just feel really great and lighter on my feet, and everything would, in terms of my senses,
Yeah.
would be heightened.
Fucking little light in the loafers
It's amazing
there.
what it does for your senses. You know, it like increases your awareness of everything.
Did you-
Fasting kind of is, that's why it's been used in
Well,
so many religious.
you know what else increases your awareness?
what's
The Siege Force.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah, crack open your mail, man, with unlimited white power.
Well, you can amplify your fasting with Siege Force,
Yeah,
right? You can use it intermittently, Siege Force fasting. That we can make that into a deal.
and if you take the Siege Force, you're not going to want to eat for like 72 hours anyway.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
might as well fast.
Especially if you have an empty stomach, you're going to want to go just sips. Take
Oh,
little
yeah.
sips. You want to ease into the siege force. You don't want to be flopping around on the ground having a heart attack. With the mailman's fucking head in your hand. You don't want to.
Sip it. You could even, if you want to increase the, sip pleasure of it, you got to mix it up with that Monster Zero, and go and then sip till the cows come home.
But I would like to just give a quick synopsis of the benefits that were presented
Wait up.
to me.
Who taught you that word, boy?
Huh.
Who taught you that? Who taught you that word, nigger?
Oh, well, I actually have a hand up my ass, and I'm being parroted by a Jew. So, anyhow, Dr. Duke explained that the fasting increases the testosterone if you're a man, and also the growth hormone. Also, stem cell production seems to increase as well. He backed it up with some college studies, and if you're lifting and you want to be a bodybuilder, whatnot, it actually increases your muscle growth after your fast is over, uh, and also you burn fat like a maniac.
Oh yeah.
It's like a necklace around a South African's neck. It burns like that. It just melts your face off.
Yeah, because after about like 36 to 48 hours, your body starts to process your own fat cells and start
Right.
using them up as energy. And when that starts burning off, you fucking get like an amazing, like wild kick of energy, and
Right.
you feel really, really motivated and clear-minded and focused. It's a lot of fun. That's I do it for. I've always done it for focus, not necessarily just for working out. Which it's beneficial to as well, but it just heightens your awareness. It heightens your ability to focus on one thing, increases your attention span.
Right. Was it the ancient Hippocrates that would have his students fast before he would lecture?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
Of course, a black guy's talking about hip hop.
Hippocrates. But so the conclusion of this rambling Pete rant is that I reached out to Mr. Dr. Duke on Twitter, and I said that I was a writer for Goy Talk and that we would love to have him on for a guest. And I basically told him that we talk about the JQ. We would like him to discuss his fasting and bodybuilding and whatever he would like to really talk about.
Wait up,
And,
wait up. I don't want to cut you off, but say that again. I was over here looking at the YouTube chat. Did you say something about reaching out to Dr. Duke?
Right.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard you correctly before I interrupted you. Go on.
You already
Okay.
interrupted him.
Yes. What the fuck, Dino?
I'm sorry. Hopefully he will read and possibly be a guest, or he will be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
But I don't think so because he is such a nice man.
Yeah,
no,
he seems like a very,
Hi.
very nice fellow.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold
and
up.
he's so fucking big.
I'm about to Duke pose. I gotta sit there, sit sideways, gotta flex on him. You
But
guys
in the
can't see it.
podcast that I listened to on the Luftwaffe, they asked him questions about how much he lifts, and he was doing the skull crushes. If you don't know, he was laying down on a bench, and he had the easy curl bar with the 45 on each side, with 3 10s on each side as well. He was doing repetitions of 10 to 15. This is crazy. He's almost
Jesus.
70 years old.
That's incredible for his age. Holy shit.
God damn it,
Yeah,
Dwayne.
you wouldn't want to get into a fight with David.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to get back. I had pulled up those posts that we were talking about. Uncle Pete's post. I was gonna
Oh, yes.
I was gonna go run through them real quick.
Oh yeah, let me pull up a couple too.
All right, hold
Oh,
on.
these are great.
Let me go to Where is it? Over here. Here we go. All right, let me pull up the browser.
Some of the ones that I didn't post.
Where is it? Boom. Okay, here we go. All right, so here we got Sorrentino Pita. This is back on August 21st, 2017. Here we go now. The only answer to our problems is for all Americans to come together in support of America. Racism on any side is wrong and will never fix the problems we have. We all have a common enemy, and that enemy is globalism. It's the globalist. Black, white, green, purple, it does not matter. What matters is American nationalism and pride. I will stand with and for anyone that believes in American greatness. Coming from this guy. I will not stand with anyone that fights for any form of racism or hate. It does us no good. There are great Americans of all colors and bad ones. Wow, the insight is amazing. I am a constitutional conservative, which means I watch my wife get fucked by a black man that believes in the reformation of our broken republic. In order to achieve, we need all American patriots on board. Racism is a tool the globalists are using against all of us. Don't fall into that trap. Embrace your fellow Americans. Show the media they got it wrong. We are American nationalists, not racists.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's so rich coming from him. The
You
guy
wanna
that
hear
lit...
another one?
Yeah.
That was
Another
less
one.
than a year ago.
Which one? I'll pull it up on
didn't share
screen.
I
Oh, you
didn't
didn't share it?
this
Oh,
one.
okay. All right. I was gonna pull it up.
This is even more fucking horrible. So this is from May of 2017. This was a fucking year ago. Okay. So this alt-light talk here is my take. Okay, this is my take. I love Gavin McInnes and Milo and Ann Coulter. I like a lot
Hot
of
take.
Oh my
I
god.
like a lot of the conservative talking heads like Sean Hannity as well.
Oh, fuck. TikTok.
I consider myself more of an alt GOP, but keep in mind, a year ago, this is a fucking 20-year fascist veteran.
You know,
These are all
I called
GOP.
Richard Spencer up on the phone, and I told him, yeah, I'll be there, but I ain't working with no niggas.
Right. No.
Okay, here we go. Here's a fucking God, every line is damning. I am not socially liberal. I am very conservative when it comes to those issues. I am extremely Western chauvinist, and I know for a fact that America is the best example of the way things should be.
Western chauvinist. That comes directly from Gavin
That's
McInnes.
directly Proud Boy shit.
Yeah.
I am not racist, as I find that to be too broad of a term. I feel that all people suck, but I feel that all people suck. but also that all people have the ability to be great Americans. What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking asshole?
Hashtag I ain't working with no niggas.
Yes, exactly. I feel you cannot be a great American unless you fully adopt our beliefs and culture. I am extremely anti-left. I hate all things left. I have no use for leftist culture or beliefs. I am a 3%er
Oh,
and a veteran,
Whoa.
and
that's
yeah,
another
exactly.
group. Another group. Okay.
Another claim. And I'm a 3%er and a veteran, and I am proud of both. I am also not ashamed of being a white straight male, and I do not think anyone should be punished for being proud of who they are. So base. I guess I am in between the two groups, but do lean more to the alt-lights.
Oh my God, dude.
I really like talking heads like Sean Hannity as well. Oh no, okay, never mind. That's a lead on. So,
Dude, that sounds like something that you would write on a.
Wait, let's invite him back.
I was gonna say that sounds like something you'd write on an application for like Rebel Media or CRTV.
Oh yeah. Okay, so here's the fucking kicker. Here's the last bit of it. I think all groups and races have issues and need to be fixed. I stand by anyone of any color that stands for America and the founding principles upon which we were built. That being said, I am not blind to the issues. Some groups have the black community. Some groups have. Oh, this is grammar fucked up. That being said, I am not blind to the issues. Some groups have. The black community has a lot of crime issues and welfare. That being said, black folks need to work together to fix that. And the Hispanic community has a lot of crime and illegal immigration problems as well. No shit. And again, they do need to fix that. Now, America does not have a race problem. We have a welfare problem. And until we get rid of handouts,
Oh, I thought I was gonna say the Jews.
Make everybody work for the same things, we will never get any better. So in short, I am not a Nazi, but I am an American nationalist and a strong principle conservative.
Oh, man.
Conservative. Don't like it? Too bad.
Oh.
Well, let me tell you right now. You see that Aquarius there on the corner right there?
Yeah.
He's just like you and me. Just got introduced him to a little Thomas Sowell. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I'm happy that I'm wearing this mask because it's helped me hold back the tears of joy that I'm feeling after hearing
Did you
that.
read Dino, which one did you read? What was the first sentence?
Hold on, let me find it. Oh, here's this Mason shit. Where is it?
Yeah, the Mason
Peter,
thing.
if you're listening,
Hey, this is.
we wouldn't be having this conversation if you said a year ago I totally fucking was a retard. But
Yeah.
now I am very fashy.
Someone
because of
says.
whatever.
Someone says in the YouTube chat. I wonder if he was a sincere alt-light. Even I would like to hear from
No.
him. If he disappears, then he's another Ricky Vaughn. If he did disappear.
He's gone.
He disappeared.
He deleted
but
everything.
He had told
He's
us
gone
on
like Ricky
previous
Vaughn.
episodes of this show that this was not the case. He had told us in the final moments before we kick him from our messenger group that he had been woke on these things for a while.
I
For
gotta.
3 years.
I gotta read the other one, man. This is the one from
Wait, I want to wait. Which one are you gonna read?
the Proud Boys one.
Okay, what was the last one you read? What was the first sentence? I think I found another one. It's priceless.
The first sentence was the only answer to our problems is for all
Okay,
Americans to come together.
now let me see. I want to pull up another one. Okay.
All right, I'll just sit there and.
Wait 1 second. I'm fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay,
I
there's another
apologize.
one.
I apologize. I was. Let's bask in the dead air again. Let's go.
Hello, chat.
All right, go on, Paddockberg.
Oh yeah, he says also, I really just consider myself a dyed-in-the-wool constitutional conservative who has lost faith in the way our government has been run. There's another statement which just contradicts everything. Did you got the Proud Boys one up?
Yeah. Well, let me just say
Okay.
this first. Like, now, like I think Arnell had mentioned this before. If he would have been straight up and told us that he was just recently red pilled or whatever it is, like we can understand that. A lot of us have gone through this in the last 2 or 3 years or whatever it is. But that's not how he presented himself. The reason why we're poking fun at him for all this because the way he talked to us, especially the last one I read about all Americans and racism is a tool of the globalists. It's like this dude was literally talking about hating. I hate all races. I don't want to talk to anyway. Just like real rich.
And one more before you go on with the Proud Boys one, because this is from August 23rd, 2017. This is less than a fucking year ago. And he has a picture of Joseph Goebbels with a quote: "Let me control the media and I will turn any nation into a herd of pigs." That's the quote from Goebbels.
You're pronouncing his name wrong. We already established that it's Goebbels.
No.
Goebbels.
That's the I'm
So
telling you,
he
man.
has a
I am directly related to him. I know.
Jesus.
Above this picture of Joseph Goebbels, he says,
Goebbels.
"Less than a year ago, maybe the mainstream media has been taking lessons from this guy. Makes you wonder who the real Nazis are. I've been saying for years that the media is the enemy of the people." So yes, the Democrats are the real racists.
For years. I've been saying it for years.
Oh, August 25th. Oh, by the way, August 20. Right before that, right after that, August 25th, 2017. Hashtag I am Kyle Chapman.
Oh fuck, man.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Man.
That just takes the wind out of you, doesn't it? It's fucking.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've got a meme pulled up that he shared. This is back right before the election, actually a couple days before, and it's from Tea Party Stand Up, and it has ignore the crimes of the leader they followed, and has a whole bunch of Nazis, and at the bottom, ignore the crimes of whatever these people, and comparing it the Nazis to the Hillary supporters, because as you all know, the Democrats are the real racists. They're the real Nazis. What else are they? The real thing. Anyway, that's the type of shit he was sharing. I want to read the Proud Boys one right now. So this is another one, and I'll get off of this. After this, I'll show one more. I've already put it on screen, but I want to have a nice laugh at it. So it's you call us racist, we scratch our heads. You call them black, Hispanic, and people of color. We call them we call them our borders. You parade minorities as pet mouthpieces. We embrace them as family. You call it hate speech. We protect your right to defame us. You call us nationalists. We say charity starts at home. You claim to support human rights. We have watched you destroy the family. You call us vigilantes. We watched as Ferguson was burning. We are the Proud Boys. We never apologize. We sodomize ourselves. We are the Proud Boys. Oh my God.
The level of unironic boomer posting. I don't know if I can.
Gavin just jizzed in his pants right there.
Oh my God.
And by the so he wrote. I want to share a couple of other things that are just so fucking douchey. February 5th, 2017, and this is the guy that said he read Mein Kampf as a child and like it inspired him.
In the original German.
German. And so he said he shares this meme from the Rowdy Conservatives group.
Ooh.
And it's a meme of Hitler, and then on the top it's Hitler, and on the bottom it's a bunch of liberal faggots protesting. And it says on the top, Adolf Hitler, a failed liberal arts student who blamed his failures on ethnicities he deemed privileged. And on the bottom it says with all these fucking faggot Antifa people, it's like, it appears that America has an entire generation of little Adolfs running around.
Oh my
This
God.
fucking piece of shit.
Hold on. We got to do our. We've got Dwayne in the chat, which means that I got to bust his balls now because he's saying some stupid.
Oh?
He's saying some stupid shit again. So he says.
What the fuck is wrong with Dwayne?
I don't know. He must
Dwayne.
he must be overdosing on that Siege Force. You can't take too much of that shit, bro. It'll
Comes
fucking.
off the Siege Force.
It'll boil your brain. Yeah. So he says. He says
this dude's a rat, and that's why we're talking shit. It's because because as much as we're trying to have fun with this, we're a little hurt.
I'm not. Fuck you.
Well, I'm not. I don't take it personally, but it is a drag. I mean, to have.
Yeah, he's just a fucking rat.
Infiltrated.
I'm a retard. He admits it. I'm just fucking with you, Dwayne.
Well-
But this is what he says. Let me read his super chat for 0 shekels. The problem is
All right.
infighting. You trusted this guy and counter-signal your own. Agree to disagree. Let's
Oh,
bridge.
get the fuck out of here!
Hold
you
on. Let me
fucking piece of shit.
relax. Relax, Paddockberg.
Can I just
Paddocksburg.
spurg out for a
Relax. let me finish this sentence before you just go off. All right. So he says, let's bridge the gap. Alt-right is a media term used to define actual people on the right. We are the dissident right. Accept it and stop throwing stones, unless we throw them at Pete. We bring racist out here to be we bring racist out here to be honest. No reason to hate on each other. What the fuck are you talking
What the
about?
fuck does that even mean? Shut the
Wait,
fuck up.
What are you talking about?
Let me explain to Dwayne.
Did I
think
miss
Dwayne is
something in the
confused.
chat?
What'd you say, JF?
I think Dwayne is confused.
I think
Because,
Dwayne's drunk.
let me
I think he's a
explain.
fucking drunkard.
I think, well, I don't know what he is, but I want to ask him. I want to say to him and explain what has been going on. Dwayne, have you heard this character come on our chat and he always says, oh yeah, I was hanging with William Pierce. He's always LARPing as this and that.
Right.
And it's not like we are being an echo chamber here because, for instance, we had Ginny on. We had very cordial with her. So, you know, we are bridging the gap in that regard. But this guy was misrepresenting who he was, and that is where I am taking issue with him.
I'm trying to see if I missed something in the chat where this is coming from. Because I haven't been reading the chat on Facebook. Let me see. Someone got called a cuck. I could get you some.
In the meantime, I'd like to share another Pete post from May 22nd, 2017.
Go on.
He posts an article about Trump's trip to Israel, and there's a picture of Trump with the yarmulke on, shoving his hand into that fucking hole in the Wailing Wall. I think that hole is for pouring like fresh goy blood in to actually feed their evil satanic overlord. You know, they do it on a regular basis. Anyway, so he says the only part of this trip I dislike, meaning Trump's Israel trip with his kike stepson and converted kike daughter. The only part of this trip I dislike is that he brought his idiot daughter and her moron husband. He really needs to distance himself from those liberal spies.
He's a dog whistling.
Yeah, that was the worst part that that Ivanka and Jared Kushner were there. The liberals. That was the worst part of that trip.
Yeah. Oh, and also another meme. A Reagan meme saying, if fascism ever comes to America, it will come in the name of liberalism. And then there's a bunch of Antifa below, and it said, ... it's here. And this fucking and he writes above it, Reagan was right yet again. Antifa are the communists, and they are out to destroy our great republic as fascists.
Damn.
Just endless fucking displays
Checkmate.
of cuckery. Oh, and pictures of him, pictures of the Allied forces marching in Germany down the street, or in Paris, liberating Paris. A picture of the Men's March against fascism, from World War II. It's just heaps and heaps of shit.
All right, Dwayne.
Oh, the American Constitution is the greatest and long-lived formal check on tyranny in the history of mankind. Remember that when voting this year.
Hell yeah.
See, this election is about what kind of country you want to live in. I want to live under the Constitution and not some social form of tyranny.
Preach, brother.
I don't know it. I'm still confused.
Dwayne's a fucking weirdo. He says weird shit.
I think
trying to
he-
chat with me last night about, oh, dude, you got to fucking clean up your side of the street. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know you, nigga.
Whoa!
Kind of my shit. I'm trying to help you.
Listen, as
Maybe
a Civ
maybe
Nat,
this-
as a Civ Nat, I'm gonna have to disavow that
Maybe this
that
is
most
because
recent
I'm
comment.
just so cynical and jaded at this point. But anybody that tells me, no, man, I like your show, I want you to succeed, you're suspect. I don't fucking trust you.
Damn.
He's a Democrat.
I was laughing about that.
I just find this comment funny. He's talking about the alt-right guest that he can bring on. He says they don't disagree with you and terminology is gay. Laugh out loud, give me a break. That was basically what we were saying a couple months ago when you were trying to get us to call ourselves alt-right, and we were saying that those terminologies and all that shit is gay. And now you're saying the same thing that we're saying. And I don't know. Dwayne, I don't know what the hell you've been sipping on, man. I know earlier in the chat you said you were going to go get a drink, so I'm going to just
I'll
sit
tell
there
you,
and think
it
that's
ain't
what it
Siege
is.
Force, and it ain't Monster Zero.
My messages say otherwise. Dude, your messages say otherwise, too. Remember when you challenged me to a fight? You wanted to fight me because I hurt your
Yeah,
feelings?
fucking get Dwayne the fuck out of here.
He wants to know where I live. Then he didn't pick up when I called him.
All right. Let's fucking.
Let's go on to the. Let's go on to.
Leave Dwayne alone.
I'm
Fucking
done.
we don't need it.
I'm bored with this. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Enough with the unsolicited.
Sorry, Dwayne.
Yeah, stop it. I gotta ignore Dwayne. I don't think he's I don't have a problem with Dwayne, but he always gets me to derail every fucking conversation we're on. What was it? Someone had asked us the question. Where was it? I think they were asking what our solutions are. Who was it?
To
I just want to
what?
say while you're waiting.
Okay,
to
Bert Stone.
ask- that's the link he gave me. Okay.
Bert Stone says, "So what are y'all's solutions? Like that's like the solutions to
what?
To what? You gotta ask. Be more specific. I mean, you want us to just give an answer to just the whole broad, what's it called? Just, I don't know. Fucking, I can't even think of the word right now. But yeah, be more specific. What the solution to what? Final solution?
Yeah, that's the one.
Cyclone C.
I don't even know if he's still in the chat. He wrote that few minutes ago. He might have left, but yeah, I'm interested in what specifically you're talking about. What was your name?
The
Bert.
final solution is shit posting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Until
Sounds good.
everyone is a shit poster,
Yep.
and then we declare victory.
All right. Hey, Bert. All right. So he's still here. So what specifically are you referring to? Y'all solutions? Yeah. Okay. I can read. I
You
can
might
read a
want
little
to
English.
elaborate.
Solutions to what? The Pete problem? I don't know.
Distance.
Give him the James treatment. Treatment. You guys don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Someone said, "Did y'all get the pics I PM'd of Peter in his magic Mormon underwear?" No. What the
He's a
fuck?
Mormon too.
yes.
He's a fucking Mormon. Yeah.
Here,
I don't.
Wow.
Mormon
I
made.
will put it in our chat here.
Oh,
All right,
wonderful.
I gotta pull that up. All right, send it over. Yeah, send it over to
Get the
Mussolini.
Mormons.
Yeah.
He said every right wing group. Let's see.
Yeah, send it
All of
over.
it.
Here it is. In the Facebook chat.
All right, I'm waiting. Oh shit! All right, hold on. Let me pull this up.
By the way, Ashley, can you tag me in the show that I'm in so I can watch it?
I tagged you already, bro.
I know, but she said it was the wrong chat. So like,
All right, hold on. Let me pull this. Let me
I don't know if you guys are watching on YouTube or whatever, but I just started this Facebook thing. I don't know what's this button do? Hold on.
All right, let me pull this up.
I'm gonna take baby to bed. I'll be back.
All right.
All right, Arnell. Hold on, this might just get in the way of things. Might block off the chat, but I want you guys to see this picture. Here he is in his Mormon underwear, his magical underwear. Oh. Turn that off.
Oh my God.
You see it?
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
You're kidding me.
Holy fucking shit.
Hold on, let me get
Look at
back to
that.
this
Oh
chat.
wow.
Wow.
This Mormon ass motherfucker.
This piece of shit. He didn't even mention this to us, by the way. We found this just by digging, and he didn't mention a word about being a Mormon at any point.
Can I do a little quip of what he told us on his religion? You know, I'm
I ain't praying with
I'm a
no.
Catholic.
I ain't praying with
I'm
no
a
niggas.
Catholic, right? Listen here. I'm a Catholic, but I got all these sonarads, around my house. You know what I mean? And praise Jabulon.
God, Bert, I'm interested in what the hell you were asking, man. Yeah, you got me curious, bro. Kaiser PZ joined. How do I kick him? I don't want him in the chat. He always stirs up trouble wherever he goes.
Do what I want.
Ashley, I just pulled it up. It was on the screen. Can I get a sauce? Yeah, if you look, I think it was posted by Austin Sorrentino. So it must be a nephew, brother, cousin, lover. I don't know. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. His wife looks like the Trunch Bowl from Matilda. Well,
That's a good one. It's an old reference. That's a good one.
I get it.
I saw pictures of people putting the turtle from Dora the
Oh
turtle
yeah,
from Finding Nemo.
yeah, I saw that too. That's the one I saw. Yeah, someone just said that. No, she looks like Crush from Finding Nemo. Jeez, no one is safe. No one is safe. Let me see if I missed anything. See if Bert let me know what he was specifically asking.
I would say let's to get on the what we were going to discuss. If you're going to start something that something akin to what we're doing right now, if you got any little just a group chat even, make sure you're vetting people as thoroughly as possible. We really didn't. We took the guy on good faith because he was a part of other groups before us, and they hadn't said anything to us the whole time he was doing our stream. So look into people's past posts, see if they have all accounts in which they kind of Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. We got Devin. I think Devin was a Pete defender. Good friends, go way back. So he's asking, how is Pete a fraud? I think we just spent like 45
because
minutes.
He lied. Because he lied about fucking everything.
Watch the show again.
Yeah. We're not going to go over the whole thing again. I'm not in.
We've exhausted it.
Yeah.
We are isolated. We are on the internet. Okay.
But based on what Paddock Bird was saying, make sure just some things that I learned to do is make sure that they have some posts. It doesn't want to be like a couple, badass Pepes, and then hey, they just made that account earlier in the month.
Yeah, and just because they have 200 or 300 mutuals, I know a lot of people go off of that. That doesn't mean shit. I know I had over 300 mutuals with the guy Martin Buchanan and some of those other retards, man. So that doesn't mean a damn thing. And by the way, why the hell are so many of you friends with that guy? The overall consensus that I've gotten from people is that nobody likes the guy. Meanwhile, I've got over 300 mutual friends. Oh, here we go. As soon as I talk about the faggot, here we go. Anthony Martin. You know what? I normally don't ban people, but I gotta ban this guy because I don't trust him. Do not trust this faggot. So Anthony Martin, you gotta go, goy. You gotta go. Don't talk shit about the stream and then come over here thinking we're gonna
remove this guy.
Yeah.
Physically remove him.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I look at you as a goddamn cancer. I just
point
got on the
this
show
guy.
watching Dave Martell. Well, you guys want to give a quick summary for Mr. for Devin over here? I mean,
go listen to the show.
You could sum it up in
go look at our
sentence.
posts. Go look at my post. Go look at the post on my page. And just find all of the posts that we just read and how it contradicts everything that he said. And you can go look up the old shows with Pete and go through his claims and what he talks about in terms of his own background with the movement and stuff. And how it's all just a fucking tissue and web of lies. Every fucking bit of it. He lied about everything. Everything was a lie.
I banned him. Yeah, I think Anthony Martin's the first person that's been banned from this page. So.
Why? What did he say? That we're fucking faggots?
No, he didn't really. I don't remember what he said. It wasn't anything provocative. It's just I'm not associating with that guy at all. I don't trust him. And I'm not giving him the time of day. Like I said, man, normally I used to sit there and not block anybody, but now I'm just blocking anyone that's showing any signs of extreme spurginess. So this is
we're gonna do a purge the spurg campaign.
Yeah.
Just make a big giant fucking list of people that you probably shouldn't.
You should. We got
just talk shit on everybody.
Yeah, we've got purge the spurgs and ditch the pricks. So all the people that are just tearing people down, being negative and not offering anything.
And these people, it's funny, as soon as our website went up, and as soon as we started to stream regularly and actually have a thing that we were trying to do, all these people, popped on. Most of them have alt accounts, and there are only a few, but they have all these alt accounts, and they're just blasting constantly how we're a bunch of fucking Jew-fed infiltrators.
Oh yeah, 56%.
We haven't even done anything. We haven't even scratched the surface of what we're doing. Our fucking website's not even complete, and they're already trying to fucking hate on us. And it's this is just what you get, So you just gotta ban these people, block them, get rid of them off the fucking friends list. They're toxic scum, and they're all the same people talking about shit. Rockwell was a Fed, and Adolf Hitler was a fucking Jew, basically everybody that's ever done anything or stuck their neck out for the fucking cause.
Yeah.
Is an infiltrator and a subversive agent. And
Yeah,
it's just the
everyone
same
that
shit over
everyone
and
that
over
doesn't
again.
do things exactly like I do is a Fed.
Hey,
Sorry.
can you guys hear me?
That's what it is. Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
Go
Mute your
on.
mic.
that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I'm not gonna tell other people what to do. That's not my place. But me personally, I'm just gonna block the people that I see acting like that. Out of sight, out of mind. And like I said, I don't trust these people. I wouldn't put it past them to be reporting our pages. I mean, right after the whole debacle with Martin Buchanan is when we got the group shut down, and I was having some problems with profiles. And like I said, this guy for the past 2 or 3 weeks has been pushing the same shit that we're all 56%ers. Yeah, we don't have we have non-whites on our show, which is who cares. And what was the last thing? Oh yeah, I mean another thing is they unironically push the Italians aren't white thing. So meanwhile
Right.
that
See,
I don't got
guy
time for that shit.
The guy that we banned, did you see what he wrote? That this guy Richard Henry is Peter. He says he has a voice message of him saying so.
Richard Henry,
really?
Richard Henry,
The
or
Anthony Martin guy said that.
yeah, that's Martin.
Yeah, but did you catch that part where he said that?
No, I
thought it
didn't.
was-
I saw his name, and I just had a natural instinct to just ban him from the stream.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Which person is Peter?
What was it? Hold
man,
on.
this is
Richard.
Richard
no,
Henry.
dude. This whole thing has been turning into a fucking clusterfuck where everyone's accusing everyone of being Pete. Like it's like the new like who. It's like everyone's Pete.
See,
Everyone's
Everybody should just take a deep breath and calm down and
yeah.
be reasonable about it.
we all need to do some exercises. Why don't you do some breathing exercises and maybe tidy up your room a little bit?
All right, so we got
Clean,
Devin.
and clean that penis.
Yeah, definitely.
up.
Wash it well.
Wash your room.
Wash your little stinky pinky. We got Devin. He's saying feds have a pattern on where they came from. I can help you spot a real Fed snitch. A genuine Fed is suspiciously in and out of prison for serious crimes and mysteriously get out on plea deals. That seems too good to be true. Martin is an interesting character, yeah, to say the least.
Oh, you mean like Kyle Chat? Who just goes around punching people and gouging their eyes out and never goes to jail?
Hold on, listen, man.
Yeah, wonder why.
You're not going to counter signal the alt night on our show. You understand?
I'm sorry.
Easy there, bucko.
Well, you just hold on there with those accusations.
Okay.
Not very nice. Very collectivist.
Yeah, someone in the chat just said like base stick, man. So yeah, it's like a 15-second delay, but hold on, is this thing god damn it, am I freezing up? Okay, it's better now. Yeah, so someone else just mentioned the same thing about based training guy.
Oh, the based carpet cleaner huffer?
Yeah.
You know what? His room is very clean.
I heard that Buchanan might be weave.
Close.
Buchanan is weave. I wouldn't. That's actually
That's
makes a
not
lot of sense.
that. Yeah, I would. I could go along with that theory.
That actually, now that I think about it, the personality is exactly the same.
The nose is probably exactly the same. How about the Cohen tape? Any opinions? No,
No.
don't care.
Don't care.
That's all
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Don't give a shit.
It's fucking bullshit.
What was that? The
How about
lawyer?
by the way, anybody that
Don't
cares
counter
about
signal
any-
the Cohen
like,
tapes.
You know what matters right now? The fucking war in Iran that's about to happen. We're about to fucking bomb another country for the Jews. That's really the only thing that matters to me. And by the way,
Well-
with all this stuff, I'm gonna start getting back on track, just to remind people what's important. No, all this fucking bullshit, this fucking infiltrator shit. It's fun to like joke about and make a thing about, because it's important that you keep safe and you vet people, but never forget, this is not there's no reason to fucking start infighting. Remember, the fucking real issues are the Jews and race, and they're always going to be the real issues until they're resolved. Everything else is a fucking distraction.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, pretty much everything that doesn't have to do with those two issues of Jewish dominance and the racial issue, it's not important. It's not important.
Right. Well, did you see that the article I posted that Trump invited all the Iranian leaders for a little sit-down meeting?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good thing. I'm glad that he's putting the diplomatic option out there,
Right.
direct diplomatic option. It's good.
And I'm wondering if there was many oys vade when that happened.
Oh, I'm sure they were. They do not want us talking to them. That's for sure.
So
I don't
they
know.
are
I'm
threatening-
When's
actually.
the last time our president met with their president? Jesus, when was the last time? Does anybody know?
probably the last guy that was overthrown in the 70s.
So before Jimmy Carter, yeah.
Right. Actually, during Jimmy Carter's presidency. But
During, yeah.
yeah, once Reagan get in there, they gave us the hostages back immediately.
Because he
And,
had balls.
Right, right. But they are threatening to shut down the Strait of Hormuz, in which all the oil transpires through, or transgresses, whatever. And
Wait, who the hell taught you that word, boy?
I should use like Negro speak and just make up words.
You should be speaking pigeon.
But
Oh, that oil goes squibbly wibbly through those motherfucking territories. Yeah.
so there's the rebels in the Arabian Peninsula, the Houthi rebels, whatever they are. They are going to try to shut down the other passage there. I forget the name of it. Persian Gulf. So they're going to try to choke us of oil if anything goes crazy. So if you know any good American companies that are oil based, you might want to invest in them. Just saying. Because oil could be like $300 a barrel. And, you know, you're going to be paying like $6 at the pump or some bullshit. And you might as well offset that with some oil stocks. Just a thought.
Nice portfolio.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Son.
I'm trying to pull
That's
up.
good advice.
I'm trying to pull up Kitty's post that was going down. I wanted to get on the topic of how to spot the infiltrators. I mean, we spent a lot of time talking about Pete. I'm pretty sure we covered everything we can. We had our jokes. We broke down exactly why we believe he's definitely 100% a fraud. You know, anything else is it's still speculation. But there's a lot of red flags there, folks. But the next, let me see, what was it? So yeah, the next topic was how to spot an infiltrator, and I believe Kitty put together a nice little list. She beat me to it, so I'm looking that up right now. Unless you have it on your end already, Paddockberg.
Oh, I do not. Yeah, go ahead and look that up. Should be on their page.
All right, let me see.
Yes, Omar. Most of our oil is gotten from neighbors to the north and south. So it won't affect us very much. But Europe and the other parts of the world will drive the price of oil up. So that will affect the price. Although our supply will not be that much affected, the price will. Because Europe will try to buy the oil from us. If that makes sense.
Let me see. I'm trying to find this post. I'm ignoring GPA right now.
I'm talking to Omar.
I am listening. I am a cat of media, so I am always listening. I wanted to say that I like the Dino take on blocking the spear. However, I am a cat of media, so I will try and keep these channels open until they prove they cannot handle it.
Yeah, fuck that.
I am like Dino before he decided this.
Yeah, I don't see any like, what's the reason? Like these people are proven to, they're not going to change, man. This is what they do. I noticed the whole thing with the other guy, Martin. I saw him doing this shit for like a year and a half. This guy was always sending me friend requests from all his different things. I never clicked confirm because I knew what he was about. And then I get put in a group chat with him, and that whole thing starts, and then all of a sudden he's busting my balls. What was I gonna do? Okay, let me see, Omar, where are you?
Now, let me ask you all.
Mhm.
Do you think that Pete was trying to get a position of leadership?
Oh yeah, certainly.
Yeah,
I would think so as well.
Peter
I
ship.
would say anyone that is trying to become some kind of leader and is very obviously trying to influence people in a authoritarian way, you might want to investigate them. I'm not saying that anyone that has, like, what's the guy down in Australia, Blair something Control or whatever. He's like, I wouldn't think that he would be a bad person to be skeptical of, but anyone that is just new on the scene and likes to one up everyone and say that they come from 20-year background or something and tried to usurp power, look out for that.
Yeah, and also people. My girl actually just mentioned to me, beware of people that don't have a sense of humor about things.
Yeah,
Like,
he
who
was
are-
never very funny.
Yeah, and that was a big red flag to me. Was a guy who just can't, hang around and bust balls, and that was like a big kind of wrench in the works of the show in terms of the dynamic, which I didn't like for its own reasons, not just because it made him suspect. It was because, it's like we bust. This is a comedy show. It's over the top, and we laugh a lot, and we tell a lot of jokes and stuff. And he was always the guy to be like, "All right, but seriously, guys, let's get back on track here, and let's talk about some boring bullshit, so I can go on a fucking 15-minute soliloquy about how we should purity spiral and hate each other."
I wanted to introduce a rule, like keep it to 2 topics. Like he would start at one place and he would end up like way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I wanted to talk about the first thing you said 10 minutes ago. Like
Right.
it just wasn't good for like conversational kind of, live stream.
Very unfocused.
Yeah. Dead air. What are you doing, Dino?
I'm over here interacting with the YouTube chat.
Okay, I'll let it slide.
But yeah, I think you're right, Garrett. Like he was trying to get into the position where he would have a real say in what we do. And like I said earlier, I mean, he was already coming out and saying, "Oh, I'll host your website for you guys. I can hook you up with that."
Right.
Trying to offer us things and trying to put himself into a position of authority. And the kind of things that he would say, just the manners of speech, like, "Let me tell you guys, I know. Listen, I've been around. Let me tell you," that whole thing where he's like kind of fucking, trying to preach stentorian to us, as if we were just coming to this on day one.
Condescending almost.
Oh, extremely condescending, extremely patronizing.
Patronizing, right. But, yeah. I would say that is a template that the people can be looking for as a possible candidate, and don't be spurgs and just start hurling accusations. Do what we did and get some actual proof and confront with the proof. And once you know for sure, then you can, go out on a limb and start warning others.
Yeah, and I held off for about 2-3 months.
Yes, we were very cautious.
I really wanted. I mean, from day one, I wanted to say, I was talking to Dino, just running stuff by him for a while until I, got to telling the whole group. But yeah, it's important. Like, I didn't want to come off as like some disruptor, some asshole who's just trying to, mess things up because I have a feeling about something. I really waited until I gathered a bunch of evidence to prove the the lies and the deception, rather than just saying, "No, he's a fucking fad," out of nowhere.
And we still don't know if he is, but Jesus
No,
Christ.
not for sure.
He like Nagy said, he's just a glow in the dark kind of guy. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So.
Well, like I said, at minimum, he was a braggart that was trying to tell tall tales to dick measure. And to me, that's you start lying to me about your background. It reminds me of one of my old friends that turned out to be a pedophile, but I just have a knee-jerk reaction when people braggarts, they're fucking lying about something. I just have a zero tolerance policy with that bullshit. It's like, tell me the truth. You don't have to act cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Omar in here real quick. How do I turn this off so people don't see his email? Where is it? Where art thou? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna bring Omar in here real quick.
All right.
All right, Omar, I'm giving you a ring right now. All right, let me turn this back on. Boom. Okay. All right, so we'll bring Omar in here. Hopefully we don't catch any flack for him not being white.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I beat you to it.
Damn it.
Yes.
Stepping on your taglines.
How's everyone doing tonight, guys?
Oh, great. How are you, man?
I cannot I am doing very well.
Sorry, Peter couldn't join us tonight.
Oh, of course.
So what's
Fucking
on your
horrible.
mind, brother?
Yeah, what's your take on all this, Omar?
This is a very interesting event here, guys and goyettes that are tuned in. It's a very, very interesting event. When I first came on the show a few months ago, it bothered me just a little bit. I'm not gonna claim to say that I knew this whole time. I've been seeing so many fucking people say that they're like think that they're fucking secret squirrel spies, like they do.
All of a sudden, the Nancy Drews come out.
Yeah, like no, you didn't fucking know, dude. You didn't fucking know shit.
I knew the whole time.
I had a strange feeling in my stomach about this outlier, this character here that is not really funny or fits in or any of these things. But you know what? The way that the dynamic with everyone, and I thought, okay, I trusted these guys here, and I said, Omar, you're being fucking paranoid. Just chill. He's just a weird fucking boomer. That's it. He's just a weird boomer. And it made me a little bit complacent, I will admit. But really, one thing I wanted to talk about tonight with spotting these motherfuckers. Okay, there's these profiles, and I see them, and they come from all different kinds. Like there's they're also the fucking LARPers with the crazy fucking German names, and then the fucking pagan names, all this the Christian, all that shit. The fake ones, they all do the same thing. They all post definitions of words and ideas that are kind of fashy or kind of trad, and they put their own little spin on it and make it out to be this really cool, really neat post. And he fucking did that shit all the time. And I've noticed it with so many of them. If I even see that shit, bitch, we have a fucking dictionary. Nobody goddamn asked for your fucking definition of a goddamn word. Share, if you're gonna share the definition of a word, share an article with some fucking relevance to it. Don't just be like, so today I decided to define Omar's fucking version of fascism, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it a martial law, and it's gonna be awesome. This is it. And I'm, nobody's gonna do that for no fucking reason on there except to make it look like they're super fashy or some shit like this. Fuck's sake.
Wow.
But Pete, man, I feel violated.
Where'd he touch you?
I was pretty creeped out after we had our talk. Yeah.
Oh. it's just like, you know, you don't, you know, you see this shit like my girlfriend today. I've been walking around all day. I've been like, we have a rat. Like, there's a fucking rat. She's like, this is not The Departed, Omar. I'm like, this is like not like obviously not the fucking Departed. But I mean, like, there is like this at the very least. I do think he is a federal operative. Like, I do think he is a federal agent. So I was crisscrossing some names with someone in my chat about where he has lived and where he has property, and a lot of these places they coincide with, like, you know, like like Quantico, or like think like places like, you know, like this, and like I get it, he's naval personnel, or like Pensacola, or like shit like this, like, you know, but they coordinate with like military bases and specifically military intelligence, not just naval intelligence. Like, if he is any sort of contractor, because the government does use contractors of like a shitload, a whole fuck ton of contractors specifically for shit like this. I do think it's a very plausible thing that he is, okay, because just the very like specific things. He's very educated too, and I mean, not to say that they're smart. There's a difference between educated and smart, okay, but he's very educated, and usually that's the type of guy. Like, looking at him right now, okay, having done some gunslinging, okay, looking at the type of guy that he is, yeah, big time.
It's like he knew enough general information in order to make himself convincing enough when having like these discussions about the history of rightism in the last 200 years, you know,
and even like some vague history stuff too.
Also reminds me of Skinwalker spooky story.
Skinwalkers.
No, I always gave him credit for his knowledge when it came to the history. It was just that his opinions were complete shit, you know. Once he started interjecting his opinions and all these things, that's when I started tuning him out. But he did know a lot about history. But I mean, it's work.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about
he's just studying for work.
Yeah,
it's real. It's real Fed posting hours, guys.
I wanted to say earlier too. Did he really say that business lunch was that lunch was a business lunch?
No, well, what I thought was...
It's business. Is that what he said?
Well, he said he was in town for business. So, I guess, you know, he writes off everything when he travels for business.
I mean, that's not really unusual.
That's not, like, you know, anything there and there. I think it was more of what I was getting at, that whole, like, personality test that he was trying on me. Just... like, fuck that. Fuck you. I was ready. I was ready to fucking pay. You know, it was very petty, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. Left me with like a bile in my mouth.
Yeah, I would have felt the same way.
What a disgusting human being.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
So much, I don't think, just from the way you tell it, is that he was really testing you. He just wanted to say something that would kind of fucking, like, he had something on you or made you uncomfortable in the moment. You know what I mean? Because you're like an intimidating guy, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it was like something doing to, like, get a psychological edge. You know?
Okay.
Do I scare you?
He is like looking up at him from like the bottom of like a trench, pretty much. So and I'm short.
I wish I had the Tiny Pete meme on hand.
I love that meme.
No, I mean, if you meet me in person, I come off as a very laid-back individual.
Yeah, but you're like the size of a fucking bus, dude.
Well,
yeah, your arm is like the size of my quad.
Well, yeah, but I'm a very nice man, and
I didn't say you weren't.
No, I'm like Dr. Duke Jr. in as far as my personality goes. It's very, you know, relaxed and non-threatening. But you know, we all have limits, and I don't display that, and I certainly didn't display any of that intimidation that evening, so I don't think
that's what, like, fucking sociopathic fucking people like that who have no problem, like, you know, squirming their way into circles and pretending to make friends and shit. Like, that's the kind of, like, mind games people like that play, like, just to fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Well, it worked because I thought about it for weeks afterwards. And like,
Yeah.
what was he doing? It was very weird.
Yeah. Like he was
Ugh.
fucking with you psychologically.
Right.
I mean, you know, there is something to be said. Like, they don't just grab like random dudes for these assignments. Like they very specifically, if this is what it is, you know, and if this was not an assignment for him, this is his way of spending his spare time. Then, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's even more. It's almost even more. It's way more disturbing if he's not a federal agent.
I think like in terms of like a psychological profile, like fuck yeah, like that's creepy shit. That's fucking creepy shit, man. Like now, this is like beyond like a troll. This is no way like if he did this is for a troll. Like this is like something that he would like. This is like some sort of very deep, gratifying, like near sexual fucking thing that this motherfucker did.
Yeah, it's like Kaiser. It's like this fucking like psychopathic Kaiser Soze thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a different person, like for every different group, and he has a different facade. And
Hey, you know the greatest trick the devil ever pulled?
What to say?
With no niggas.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. It's a classic quote.
Yeah, I really like that meme too. That is probably one of my favorites to come out of all of this.
Oh, what? So you're saying you didn't like my meme?
I said one of them.
There are no other memes but mine.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm asking
I
everyone.
really love that video. I did really love that video.
Let's play it again. No, I was playing. I took it down.
No.
I'm probably gonna get zucked for that. I'm just awaiting that. I'm waiting.
That one's worth it. It was so good when the music came on. I got like so happy.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's worth it. It'll be worth it. Will be my first rodeo.
Guys.
So anyway, yeah, getting back to the whole, infiltrator Spurg thing. What we're going to be passing around a fucking list, basically, of categories and individual profiles that are really suspect in terms of their demeanor in general terms and how they're very divisive and are seeming to live to just create conflict and schisms within the people of a similar mindset here on the right online. And I can't believe, like Dino said earlier, it's like so many people are friends with these people. It's unbelievable. And so we got to get the word out to weed out these fucking Spurgs and just isolate them. So we don't have their influence in our circles.
It must be done in a way in which we don't look like the dividers.
Yes.
And I'm not sure how we do that. Maybe we have like a council or something, a star chamber.
I mean, we are dividers. We're dividing the Spurgs and the fucking creeps from the rest of everybody else.
I don't know. Like I said earlier, man. People can do what they want. I'm just gonna do what I think is best, and moving forward, that's how I have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to these Spurgs. And I know that's an overused term. Everyone gets called a Spurg. It's like that's the 2018's equivalent of being called a cuck back in 2016. But I mean, when I use it, it really relates to these people. Like I don't know anyone that doesn't think Martin's not a Spurg. That guy is the definition of a Spurg. Right. The way he acts. All the guy does is starts fights, stirs the pot, and I haven't really seen him offer anything. And I know, this stream we've kind of been just talking about Pete and everything. We're not really talking about solutions, but if you tune into other shows that we do, we usually do talk about that. So don't judge us just based on this show. Oh, we got Tim Redman in the chat. Oh, we got another guy that's getting blocked. This is the faggot that was saying that him and Martin are gonna do a show and they're gonna expose me. I don't know what they're going to expose.
Tag me in the video. I want to have him tell me about how I am a black cat. I believe I am the quadroon black cat they are talking about when they say they have non-white on ear.
Well, here's an example of me with my zero tolerance for Spurgs. Some people will be like, "Why are you banning people, Dino?" I don't have the patience for them. They don't offer anything. They're just here to bust balls and talk shit. So why would I keep them around?
And after this whole Uncle Pete thing, we're tightening up ship, and we're gonna be trying to protect our brand a little bit better.
Turning a new leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if
Have
you
Mar- have
just,
Mar-
and I'm thinking at this point,
Have
like,
Martin
hey,
on.
everybody out there, I appreciate the people that really like our show and want to support us and like, say encouraging things. But if you're really, if you're a weirdo out there offering me unsolicited advice, I'm probably just gonna
Eat a
block you.
dick.
Just to let you know, I'm
Yeah.
probably just gonna fucking block you right out of the box. Sorry
Fucking
if you're a
weirdos.
genuine person. I'm sorry if you're a genuine person, but I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear weirdness and bullshit and spurginess about how we have to do certain things with our show. It's like, do your own fucking show.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that kid. I think he means well. I think he means well.
Paddockberg, let me give you some advice. All right. First of all, no, I'm just kidding.
I was ready for a nice Arnold Street.
Hey, so Omar, you have anything else you want to say? I was gonna bring someone else on so they can say their piece. I had a few people lined up to come on.
No, I pretty much just those fucking quotes, y'all. Just be watch out for that. And just if they like look weird, they always like, this is a big thing, trust your instinct. Like if something fucking seems fishy to you, like don't just fucking like get complacent about it, like you approach the situation smartly. Obviously don't be like, hey, like spurg out on someone, to use the word of the night, but just be smart about it. If you don't see people like posting pictures of they talk about their dogs and they don't post pictures of their fucking dogs, like chances are those dogs don't exist. Like I don't know one person that has a dog that like talks about their dog that doesn't post pictures of their fucking dog or their kids. Didn't Pete have like 6 million kids?
Close.
Yeah.
That number's been disputed.
No pictures?
It's anywhere between 271,000 and 6 million.
No pictures of his kids.
There was pictures of his kids. There were.
Was there?
On his different accounts, not his main ones, but
other
ones.
okay.
Yeah, there were.
Well, I mean, I don't blame him for
Yeah, I don't blame him for protecting his family.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, okay, the kid one thing, but the dog never does anything funny. Like you have a dog, like say they have a dog, it never does. No, that's bullshit. Just look out for things that like mark people like as not human beings, like behaving like fucking Mark Zuckerberg or some shit.
Well,
hello, my fellow humans.
So Omar says if you don't post pictures of your dog, you're a federal agent.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's what he's on the record as saying.
Good.
All right.
But just use your brains. If it sounds fucking fishy, it probably could possibly be.
Not only that, but it's also important for us to communicate with each other. Like I said, like once people started coming out and voicing, their suspicions, you started seeing like, oh, I felt that way too. Oh, I feel that way too. Me too. Me too. Me too. I felt like this was a new version of the Me Too movement.
Perfect.
Yeah. So it's like I said, if you and don't go off don't turn everything into a witch hunt and you have to have something to go off of. There's got to be some sort of actual pattern or some sort of evidence that you can point to. A feeling is just a feeling. I mean, it's good to bring that up to somebody, but then try to build up some evidence to support your case. Otherwise, we're gonna look like a bunch of retards on a
screen
witch
caps are very good.
Yeah.
So
you see strange stuff, fucking take a screen cap on your phone or your laptop. You don't know how to fucking do it, figure it out.
It must be stressed that can't be stressed enough, actually. You can't just have a bad conversation once and then you scream into your all the groups, or this person, he's FBI or whatever. First of all, talk to the people that you trust and get their opinion and see what they think before you do anything like that. Otherwise, people are going to look at you like a fucking spurg yourself, right? And they're going to think that you're maybe FBI.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, I saw some things going on where, after this whole thing, people were sitting there accusing others of being Pete, and some of these people were people I know 100% for sure are not Pete.
That's unfortunate. Yeah,
and I'm actually the guy that I'm going to bring on next. He's one of the people that were accused of being Pete. So I'm gonna have him come up here and say his piece. So Omar, man, it was good having you on. It's always fun.
Thank you so much, boys.
go that much longer than that. As soon as I start feeling my body like burning away its own
My body.
fat and getting that energy from that, I usually go back after another 8 hours after that.
All right, Dominic, I just sent the invite.
What? How many hours until you get the fat burn?
It depends. It depends on what I was eating before that, like what my diet consisted of in like the week prior or the 2 weeks prior. Like if I was
Okay.
eating a whole lot, in terms of like, you know, polysaturated fats, because I eat a lot of stuff, you know, like a lot of Italian Mediterranean food, so it's a lot of olive oil. If I'm
Right.
eating a lot of olive oil and stuff, I tend to get that quicker around like the second day as opposed to like, you know, 2.5 days. But if I'm really lean, eating like a lot of lean protein and like just fish and stuff, it takes a little bit longer as opposed to eating like, you know, like red meat.
Okay.
I've noticed.
That seems to be consistent with what I've heard. So, my last meal, I had a bunch of avocado oil, and it seems that you're telling your body that's what it should consume, right?
Yeah.
So, if you want to really make yourself go crazy, have a bunch of pasta as your last meal. then you're going to be jonesing after like 4 hours, and then you might as well be in a torture chamber.
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to cut out carbs almost to nothing before you start fasting. You want the breads and you don't want the spaghetti and all that shit, especially the processed stuff.
Whoa, what's with all the anti-spaghettiism?
Hey, I love
What are
spaghetti.
you, some sort of anti-spaghetti?
I'm anti-spaghetti.
Not on my stream.
I don't work with no spaghettis.
No spaghettis.
Anti-spaghetti.
Fuck.
All right, I got it back. Everything's up and running now, I believe. Let me make sure. Let me see. Is Dominic in here? I sent you the invite, buddy.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
All right, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes, man. Come in here. Because I gotta
Looks
go to
like
bed.
Dave Martell is live.
All right.
Oh, is
he's-
Dave live?
Nice. Yeah, everyone make sure Dave's a good guy. What is he? He's using his own channel on YouTube now, so if you want to check out Dave Martell, just search Dave Martell and use the channel filter, and I think it'll show up if it doesn't show up anyways. Yeah, check him out. Not right now, obviously.
Let me
Don't
look through
don't leave.
the news here.
let me
Oh,
see.
by the way, I read a really funny article this morning, and it was called "Jewish Teens Enlisted to Fight Anti-Semitism in Germany." It was one of the funniest things I've ever read. I would like to read some of it. So this is in Luckau, Germany, from the German Associated Press. Sophie Steyert opened a bag of kosher gummy bears and offered them to 20 other German teenagers seated around her in their high school classroom. They're really yummy, Steyert, or whatever Steinert, 16, said with an enticing smile. And by the way, does any of you know what kosher means? The students shrugged. Most of the 17-year-olds have never met a Jewish person. They're very lucky. In school, they've only talked about the dead Jews. 6 million killed by the Nazis. Oy vey! For years, the Jewish community in Germany relied on Holocaust survivors to be its ambassadors. Jews who made it through the horror were the ones with the moral authority to teach young Germans about the perils of anti-Semitism and the crimes of their forefathers. So you gotta be guilty. You can't be proud of what they did, even though they were trying to save your country. However, with the number of survivors dwindling, thank God, and they're going to make holograms of them, so they'll just be around forever, by the way. Look up that article, too. The fucking kike holograms will haunt us until our fucking, until the end.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the Holocaust Museum are going to put in holograms. Hollow holograms, I believe.
So it's not.
However,
They're just as real as the Holocaust.
yes, exactly. However, with the number of survivors dwindling and school children today at least 3 generations removed from the Nazis, young Jews like Steyert are being tapped to put a modern take on an old message, an old lie. More than talking about the crimes of the past, they have been encouraged as volunteers for a school outreach program to focus on Jewish life in Germany today. The program was launched amid the fresh concerns about anti-Semitism in schools and on the streets of German cities. Enter Stiert and her friend Laura Schulman. Two girls from Berlin who want to change perceptions and challenge stereotypes as their community's 21st century ambassadors. Germany's leading Jewish group, the Central Council of Jews, that sounds ominous, started the peer-to-peer education project last year. The program and the 90 Jewish teenagers recruited for it so far have called her Likrantintos, which is based on the Hebrew word likrat. She's like a rat, but likrat. And loosely translates as moving toward each other. Oh, we gotta come together against this horrible...
Come together right now over Jews.
During a recent visit to
Overheaves.
Bostedt Gymnasium High School in Luckau, a rural town nearly 62 miles south of Berlin, Sophie and Laura tried to approach the students' lack of knowledge with their easygoing openness. Hey, it's all good. It's gonna be cool to learn about this. One teen raised his hand and shared he had once seen Jews while vacationing in Austria. I guess he was horrified. He remembered it so well. Oh my God, they were all wearing black kaftans, big hats, and sidelocks, he said. Laura, dressed in jeans, a gray hoodie, and sneakers, explained the people he saw were ultra-Orthodox Jews adhering to strict observant practices. She digressed briefly to cover what else very religious Jews do and don't do, like sucking the blood of the goyim out of their penises after they're freshly mangled, and ended up explaining and texting everyone else one might do with a smartphone are off limits from sunset Friday to Saturday evening if one observes the Jewish Sabbath or Shabbat. I'm not that religious, Laura, the German-born daughter of a Russian Jewish immigrant, added as she saw the dismay on the faces of other students. I use my cell on Shabbat. Wow, she's going to hell. As part of their training, the Jewish teenagers receive coaching on speaking in front of other groups, talking about the Jewish faith and dealing with possible anti-Semitic reactions, which is a natural reaction, by the way. Everybody should be anti-Semitic. It's good. It's wholesome. Central Council of Jewish.
I disavow.
Central Council of Jews President Joseph Schuster said that he thinks the Likranitos project can be called a success after almost 80 presentations. Oh, they've gone to 80 schools. He thinks it's because Jewish and non-Jewish teenagers can relate at some level. Quote, there's, for example, this thinking that all Jews have long noses, Schuster said. But when they meet Jewish kids and realize that they are no different from them, that they listen to the same music, wear the same clothes, then that knocks down the barriers. The only problem, he said, is that there are more schools requesting workshops than Jewish youngsters to give them. Germany's population of 8.2 million now includes only about 200,000 Jews. Berlin has the biggest concentration, about 40,000. Before Hitler and his Nazi party came to power, Germany had a Jewish population of 500,000. Most Jews are now immigrants from the former Soviet Union. Oh, wow. What a fucking...
The best kind.
The old commie fucking guard and their children who were taken in after the Berlin Wall came down in 1989, a gesture of atonement for the Holocaust crimes of the Nazis.
Oh.
While anti-Semitism has existed in Europe for hundreds of years, often fanned by Christian churches that blame Jews for killing Jesus.
Where's the lie?
Yeah, exactly. A large new influx of immigrants from the Mideast countries into Germany has provided new sources of tension, such as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, according to German officials and Jewish activists. The German Interior Ministry said its annual crime statistics survey the police received reports of 1,453 anti-Semitic incidents in 2017, 4 per day. I guess this would include, I don't know what an anti-Semitic incident consists of. I guess if you just look at a Jew nasty with the evil eye, that's an anti-Semitic incident.
True.
Or probably just saying Jew is an anti-Semitic incident in public. So there we go. So the German government is actually sending these rotten Khazars into their schools to educate to just keep pounding into the new generation's mind how they're responsible as a people, regardless of whether they were directly related to a concentration camp guard or not, that they are horrible people for being German, basically, and that they have to revere this minority as the most protected group in their country that holds sway over their fucking policy. So that's lovely. A whole new generation of fucking brainwashed scum.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, a whole new generation of Western European white people just brutalized by Jewish propaganda directly in their own schools.
That's great.
Yeah, lovely.
I wonder what Finky has to say about this. Matter of fact, we got Finky right now.
Yeah, it's still late for Finky.
We got Dominic in here, man. Is your you can turn your mic on, man. You're muted right now.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, so this is Peter Dominic here.
Oh shit, we've been infiltrated again. Kick him. Kick him.
Shit! Damn it!
Kick him now.
So yeah, I was accused of being Peter Sorrentino's alt. It was funny. Actually, I thought it was a big joke at first. I was playing along with it, and I looked at the reacts to everybody's comments, and like nobody was laughing. There was like no laugh reaction. I'm like, oh, they're
jokes on
man,
you.
they're being pretty serious about this. Yeah, I was like, that's pretty funny. So I actually saw a couple of people comment saying, "Oh, I feel so betrayed. I can't believe it." And this is people that I talked to like in private messages and stuff. And then I was traveling, so I put my phone down that night. I woke up in the morning, and the first thing when I looked at my phone, first thing I saw was it was a poll, like Richard Henry's poll. He was asking, like, if what should we do about infiltrators, and now that he's been exposed as a federal agent, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? Jesus. So then I looked at I looked at a bunch of different posts, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? This is for real. And so I ended up talking to people and letting them know you know who I am. I've told a few people who I am, like who my real account is. I have no problem with doing that.
I apologize for this ordeal that you had to go through. I can't help but feel partially responsible for this and a couple other people's situation right now.
Yeah, you blocked him, Patty Berg.
So
did I?
Should I unblock
Holy
him?
shit!
Dominic, I didn't block you. Remember that.
Yeah. I'm extremely paranoid. I will
never forget.
unblock you.
No, I don't blame you for being fucking paranoid, man. Especially when it was all right when it was going down. But yeah, that we had mentioned this earlier on the show. Like, don't go out there and just accusing people just based on your gut. We have been sitting there. We were suspicious of Pete for a couple months before we went public with it, and that was also with things to prove our point. We had some evidence to back it up. But it doesn't do any good to just go around and just accusing people just because you have a feeling. Fuck your feelings. Yeah. Ben Shapiro told me that.
Is your name?
Ben Shapiro knows. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Is your full name Dominic Anthony on your Facebook?
No. Oh yeah. It's on my Facebook page. Yeah, but my real name is Dominic. My first name.
What is your social security number and address and your mother's maiden name?
Let me. I gotta go. Talk to you guys later.
We've already tracked you.
Story today when I come home. pretty funny story. I get home and my wife and my brother are laughing, and my wife turns to me and she's like, "So you changed your picture to a black guy, huh? Your profile picture?" And I'm like, "What?" and I changed it to Pete. I'm like, man, he'd be fucking pissed off right now
He wouldn't work
if
with
he heard you say that. Yeah, he wouldn't work with himself. Oh man.
So I just unblocked you.
Yeah, same here.
Sorry.
You guys all blocked. There's a lot of people that blocked me. I noticed that my friends list went down quite a bit. It was funny.
We got kind of blocky.
Yeah. A little friendly fire there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Missy's saying have Dominic tell what his wife said. There's a little bit of a delay, so I don't know if what you just said is.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
That was it. Oh,
right.
And there's one other thing I just wanted to add. When I talked to Pete on private message, it was funny because he was searching through our mutuals, and I guess he saw that I was friends with his cousin. Because I'm new to the movement.
Welcome.
I kind of came over, when I saw what Trump was doing, and I never liked the Jews. They botched my circumcision when I was a baby, and
give him another. Hey, listen, man. Give him another chance.
Cock because of them.
Give him another chance. They'll straighten it out.
Did they kiss it and make it better?
No, thank God. No
God.
herpes, but
That's good.
yeah, that's always a
So
good
you
thing.
didn't have a mole.
Have a what?
A mole.
The moil?
Amore?
A mole.
A mole?
It's
No,
whatever
they
the
just-
little baby doctor that cuts your penis and they sucks on it. They call it a mole.
It's a moil. Say it.
Oh,
Say it.
yeah.
Mole. Sorry, my
Mole.
accent's very thick.
I know. It's hard for you to get
Hey,
that one out.
Arnell, someone in the YouTube chat said, "Tell Black Arnold Schwarzenegger I am willing to donate my foreskin to him in order to gain admission to the ethno state." Do you accept that deal?
I accept your foreskin and
Congratulations.
put it in my protein shake. Thank you. You sick son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was random as hell, man. Shit, man. Yeah, so we cleared everything up. Dominic is not Pete. So if you are in the chat right now and you have him blocked because of that disinfo that was spread a couple days ago or yesterday, feel free to unblock him.
He's not Pete.
Yet.
Thanks, guys.
But you could, it's like the thing where they're all running around in that Audic base camp. Pete's like shape-shifting into other people's. And you don't know who your friend is.
I just
Yeah,
imagine.
so before I go, the guy, I guess I know his cousin, and I'm gonna give her cousin a call and see what I can find out from her because I'm pretty good friends with her. I mean, from what I understand, he told me like he doesn't talk to anybody from his family for so long because cousin had a wedding, and I was invited. So I asked him, I'm like, so did you go to your cousin's wedding, which was pretty recent? It was back in January. And he's like, no, I don't. They all think I'm nuts. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I actually reached out to her today, see if I could find anything out, but she hadn't got back to me yet. So whenever I find out stuff, I'll let you guys know if I find anything out important.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
And speaking of that, I
All
heard,
right,
I think-
thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, later, man.
Have a fabulous evening, a fabulous one.
You too. What's it called? I was gonna actually say Omar was mentioning earlier that I guess Missy's been compiling a bunch of information. So if you're still in the chat, Missy, send over what you got. I'll take a look at it. And I actually got an email from someone earlier today. I won't say who. Let's keep it. I had a what's it called? An anonymous source contacted me today. And they were telling me about a few people that not I, but we should be wary of. Yeah, so I sent the screenshots in the chat if you guys want to take a look at that. You guys will be familiar with some of the names that were brought up, and like I had mentioned earlier in the chat, there's so much shit going on right now, and between all this other stuff and then my real life work, and I haven't really been getting too much sleep lately, guys. Took too much Siege Force last week, but yeah, so it's like right now I'm kind of confused. I don't know who to trust. I'm pretty sure that one of my Dino alts is an infiltrator, so I had to block one of my Dino alts just to be just to be careful. So
Dude, that's Dinoception. You gotta really fucking watch out now.
Yeah, so I watched it out. I made sure, like I told you, man, the new rule is where I'm blocking anyone that is suspicious. So I made sure to block all of my Dino accounts, just in case. You never know.
Yeah, it's a good call.
But yeah, man. But on a serious note, like I am pretty confused as to who the hell to trust right now. So I'm not really going to be accepting any new friend requests or anything like that. I've got a nice amount already, and I'm gonna go through and kind of clean things up. I've got my inner circle of goys that I trust. They're all with me right now, and then a few others that aren't on the show. But outside of that, I got my eye on you. I'm watching you guys. We're not gonna have a repeat of what happened.
Oh,
hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Repeat.
All right,
Very
let me see.
clever.
All right, so we've got God damn, sorry, I forgot your name. Bert. I was about to call you Brent. Bert sent this over. He said that he made the greatest Ben Shapiro meme of all time. So let's see. I've seen some pretty good ones, so we'll see. I think,
If it's not him burning in an oven, it's not the best one.
what was the one? Rome had shared it. I think it was, or someone else. I think Arnell shared one in the chat earlier. What was it about? About someone whipping out their girl penis in the bathroom, and they're definitely gonna suck it.
Right. Yeah, it said it was a tweet from Ben Shapiro, and it said, "If you come into my daughter's bathroom with a penis, I'm going to get down on my knees and suck it off," or something like that.
All right, I'm pulling up the meme now. Let me see.
Where is it? Oh, god damn it! I got fucking booted again. I got.
You're here. What are
I
you
got
talking about?
zucked. Nah, I got zucked again from.
Let me guess which one it was. Let me see.
Here it goes.
I saw one earlier that
Oh, okay. No, I'm back on it. They just removed a post. They removed one of my fucking paddock waffin posts. God damn it.
Ooh,
You're on a
that's
list.
little
That's actually been nice. I actually had the same thing happen. That little fake status I put out where I said that I was gonna rename the show to Undercover Goy Talk with Dino and Feds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took that one down, but luckily I didn't.
That's right.
Yeah, luckily I didn't get zucked. That's very rare that happens. They just gave me the option to either review it or appeal it, or just accept my fate, and I'm not gonna. I just accepted my fate, and nothing happened, so that's good. So who knows? Yeah. We'll see. But yeah, I've got this pulled up on stream. I mean that's very has a very eerie resemblance to Mr. Shekopiro. Have you heard of the High Elves?
Okay, I found it. I found the quote. If you whip out your female penis next to my small daughter in a ladies' room, I don't care what you think you are. I'm going to suck you off. I love the fake Ben Shapiro memes, and I love the fake YouTube title memes. Like Ben Shapiro bulldozes a university liberal like he bulldozed a fucking Palestinian village with facts.
Oh man, you guys were sharing a shitload of them last week, man. I didn't save any of them, but those are really good, top quality stuff. If this was 2016, I would say top keck.
A fake Joseph Goebbels.
Goy balls.
Goy balls.
Christ, how many times do we have to go over
He
it?
says, quote, "A thought is immunized against all dangers. One may call her a coal burner, a hedonist, adulteress, promiscuous. It all runs off her like water on a raincoat. But post one roasty meme, and you will be astonished how she recoils, and how injured she is, and how she suddenly shrinks back. Who hurt you, sweetie?
Yeah.
Joseph Goebbels."
We got a riddle. So, how many goys does it take to screw in a light bulb? Go on.
All of them.
Go on, Thomas. I'm listening.
What?
What's the punchline? This was someone on the YouTubes. Come on, hurry up. What's the punchline, man? I want to hear it.
Yeah.
You got us all waiting.
You got any tips? What if a light bulb burns out? I don't know if I'm equipped to handle this problem.
I like the Shapiro meme where they draw him like the happy merchant. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a classic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
His sister's Khazar milkers are a psyop. Just to let you guys know, don't fall for it.
I already fell for him.
I still see.
Each milker is an FBI agent.
Okay, so this is the punchline. The bulbs are encaged in the gas chamber and are therefore inaccessible. Stupid goy. That's the punchline. I'll be around to phase out shit posting. Yeah, I'll give that a 5 out of 6 million. Tell us another one.
That's not very good.
They tried. Let me read it again. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe it takes a high IQ. Let me see.
You got to read the criticisms, the negative ones, in the Jew voice.
I don't have that in me. I think he has it in him.
He does.
Is Finky here?
Yeah, he's around.
Well, you know what, fellas? I think we got a good show. We've gone on for 2.5 hours. We covered everything that we wanted to talk about. Right?
Right.
Yeah. So get the hell out of here. Go put your kids to sleep.
I'm going to put my kid to sleep.
Let me see.
By kid, I mean me.
Yeah, we covered everything. So, I don't know. You guys have any? You want to wrap it up? Anyone have like a little summary of what we discussed tonight?
Not really.
Trust no one.
No. Be careful.
Your mother is a fed.
No. That too.
Why did Hitler kill himself? Here's another joke. So why did Hitler kill himself? Do you guys know this one? All right, go on. Go on. All right, I'll have to wait for that punchline. Yeah. So we we covered the whole Pete saga. Moving forward, I don't think we've had the past few days where we've been posting all of our memes and talking about this. I'm pretty sure the word is out now, so we can move on to much bigger and better things. And for those of you that didn't know about this whole ordeal, I hope you guys are now informed. And like I said, you guys got to keep an eye out for certain types of behavior that we discussed during this stream. And also, it's good for us to communicate with each other. If you guys have these suspicions, talk to people that you trust, run it by them. But like I said, make sure that you've got some evidence to point to, because we're not trying to go on any witch hunts over here. But yeah, just be careful. Just be careful, because I mean, let's say that like I said, I'm not convinced that he's an actual Fed. There's a lot of things that are fishy about him. But in general, I mean, movements like these, it is not, it's not like it's something new where they are infiltrated by people that are trying to get others to say some crazy things that can incriminate themselves, or, people that are trying to sabotage this by, trying to force people to take extreme positions by using gaslighting techniques and Jewish tricks. You're not a real nationalist if you don't take this hardline approach. But yeah, just be careful. You should just keep a close circle of people that you trust, that you've built a rapport with over the years, and stay in communication with each other if you guys are wary of somebody. And just like I said, loose lips sink ships. So be careful.
And I don't know if I've said this before, but Dino will steal your fucking memes.
All right, gotta go. How can I mute you? Where's the mute button? This is bullshit. My mouse just died. Wow. I gotta shut it. I gotta shut it down before more people know that I'm a meme thief.
Somebody said that when you had the Godfather meme, that you should have had Sam Hyde as one of the gunmen.
That doesn't make any sense to me because Sam Hyde isn't part of our crew.
Yeah.
But that would have been funny because he's always blamed for killing peoples.
Yeah, no, but
that way.
that would have been a forced. It would have been forced.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would have been kind of forced.
Just have him like a cameo, like the last guy.
Yeah, I should have done it like an Easter egg, had him poking out somewhere. But hindsight is 2020.
You
I
can't
think
keep getting away with this.
I wanted that. That was about us, you know. Had to make sure to give you guys a nice little cameo in there. So
Yeah, appreciate it.
yeah, should I play it one more time before we leave? I'm gonna play it one more time. Why am I even asking you guys? I'm gonna play it one more time. So here's the last meme that I have made about Pete. So let me.
Uncle Pete sleeps with the fishes.
He does now. Okay, here it is. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Have I seen this one?
And there we go. So that'll be the last time that we show that on our show. But
I just noticed the license plate said Goy Talk. It's hilarious.
yeah, thanks, man. I spent like extra time putting that. I had to put the small details in there to make it a masterpiece. That's some of my best work. So I think I'm gonna retire. So it goes to show you, man. You call me a meme thief. I make my own memes. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna have to stop saying that. It's an old joke. It's a good joke, but it's kind of getting
Well,
old.
that's based on the truth.
We'll
I
see.
can't.
We'll see how you behave. You know,
I'm
what I mean? If I
I'm a reformed meme thief. I've changed my ways.
Yeah.
You guys shamed me well enough to where I've changed my ways, and I thank you for that. That made me a stronger person, a better father. So thank you.
You're welcome.
My son can actually look me in the eye now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Make him call you Peasy.
Let me see. What else can I shill? Should I shill Siege Force? Yeah, we got to make that happen. We kind of forgot about that, dropped that. But yeah, we got to make Siege Force happen. We've got a distributor. We've got the shekels. Now all we need is to design the label and place the order, and we'll have Siege Force on our Goy Talk shelves soon.
Yeah. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, 88 milligrams of caffeine.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Yeah, so like I said, a little more shilling I got to do. Make sure you check out our website, goytalk.com. Gonna have a new article by yours truly posted tomorrow. Has to do with why we should be popularizing the term goy. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know that, but this is something that you can share with some of your borderline normie type of friends or people that are just confused. Why the hell would these guys be calling themselves goy? That means beast. That means cattle. That's a slur used against them. Why would they be embracing that? There's a method, and I explain it all in the article and give a little history lesson regarding the Talmud. So that article will be up tomorrow, probably early afternoon. I'll post it up there, goytalk.com. But yeah, you can check it out right now. Go to the site. We've got archives for Rockwell, Pierce, Mosley, Evola. We've got other articles that we've posted up there. Arnell has his article on lifting weights and all that. It's full of information, very detailed, and I think it'll give the newbies a nice introduction if they are interested in improving their health and getting swole. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Any of you guys working on any new articles, or am I the one doing all the work around here?
Yeah, I am. I just have been being lazy and enjoying my time off work. So, but yeah, no, seriously, I should have a new article up either tomorrow or the day after. and I think it's just you and me in here right now.
Is it? Let me see. I'm not looking at it. Is it?
Paul dropped out.
Yeah, now it's just me and you.
Yeah.
Now we could talk shit about them.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
Siege fan.
So I'll speak on behalf of them. Arnell said good night, and Paddocksburg, he said something spurgy before he dropped out, but he meant good night.
Both good dudes.
Yeah, so hopefully, you guys got something up there. Hopefully Paddockburg's working on something. Oh yeah, you know what? Shit, I'm an asshole. I gotta get Negi's article. His first article. We're popping his cherry now, folks. This will be his first article. I'll get that formatted and published tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, someone says goy, it's our N-word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Embrace the term. There's a reason behind it. And like I said, I think I explained it very well. A lot of you guys probably already know what it is, but there are some people that are being assholes. And I was actually writing the article before, but that just inspired me to finish it. We got people that are making their jokes and calling it cringy or whatever it is. But like I said, I don't give a fuck, but I think it's not a bad thing to explain things for people that may not understand why. And it's also, like I said, a little history lesson. I'm gonna drop some red pills about the Talmud. But all right, everybody. Everyone's saying good show, good night. Thank you, Missy. I think Jim said good show. Yep, thanks, Jim. All right, Bert, thanks for sticking around. Who else is in here? Yeah, so everyone else that's watching, we appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't liked our page on Facebook, it's goytalk.com. Search that in the search bar. We'll pop right up. Give us a like. Thank you to the people that liked this stream, that shared the stream. We got like 68 shares, so that's good. We appreciate that. Derek said good night, Dino Berries. Good night, Derek. Thank you to the people that tuned in on YouTube. I'm sorry for some of the technical difficulties that we had, but I mean that's part of the charm of our show. Yeah. Let you know, hey, these guys, they're normal guys. They make mistakes. So so I appreciate everyone that tuned in. Thank you for all the comments. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to us on there, Goy Talk, and we'll be posting more videos. I'll post some original content up there as well, but we'll be backing up the show on there, and then we'll also have backups that will be uploaded through archive.org that will be on our website. So there's no way they're going to get showed unless there's a real campaign to get them taken down. Then who knows what happens then? But all right, Ashley said good night, nerd. She must be talking to you, so say good night to her, Peasy.
Good night, Ashley. You fucking nerd.
All right, let me just run the Siege Force promo one more time, just because I have to, and then I'm gonna get out of here. All right. So I reached my quota for Siege Force shilling. That's 3 per show. So like I said, thanks folks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show. We're still working out a schedule. We're cutting it back to two nights a week. So we're gonna figure out which nights they'll be. It'll definitely be a Monday, maybe a Friday, or Saturday, or Thursday. We don't know. We'll see what works best for the other goys. But we'll definitely announce it. So make sure to tune in next time. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Ending on a strong note.
Yeah. Later, everyone.
All right, later. Good night.
What we saw here was a proof of how the patriarchal, bigoted,